Are you able to? I just adjusted my webcam. Is that going to mess you up, Ash?
Yeah. And we're
All right.
live.
That's what.
Hey, speaking of that, Nick was kind enough to hook up our VCR to our TV so I could go through some tapes we found at
Michael.
Grandma and Grandpa's house
Oh,
today.
nice.
And I happened to get the first look in 20 years of the life and times of F. Scott Fitzgerald, featuring one Mr. Mike from this Mates of Fate.
Oh, no.
So we need to figure out our charity
no.
fundraiser on, because I'm having it digitized. I'm having all of my grandparents' old VHSs digitized.
Yes.
It's like only a couple extra bucks to throw in the life and times of F. Scott Fitzgerald. So what kind of charity fundraiser should we have to stream it on Twitch?
In honor of F. Scott Fitzgerald?
Or anything.
No, in honor of Mike playing F. Scott Fitzgerald
You think about it.
as a high school senior.
Like 826 Philly?
We could definitely do that. I can definitively say that me in that video is 1,000% more mortifying than you in that video. Because you're a cool, like, long-haired emo kid, and I'm just
With
like,
a mullet.
it wasn't a mullet, he just needed a haircut. I'm just like a mess of a kid on too many drugs, like 50 pounds overweight. It's bad. It's bad. But I am very funny in it, so I will still, if you want to. We'll talk offline. That's what we should have done, but it's so much more fun to do this on stream.
Wait, are we actually live right now?
Yes, we are.
was a
Hey,
bunch of
everybody.
stuff.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, great.
Thanks for joining us tonight for tonight's game of Artema on Mates of Fate. Yeah, we put the R in Artema.
Under the sea.
I have had that Lazy Town Pirate song in my head all day since I put up the promo on Instagram. Listen, if you see a heart down below, would you please do us a kindness and follow us when we go live, and you'll get notified when we're playing. That's twice a week. We play Songs of Creation, Matt's game on Thursday nights, and on Saturday nights we play Artema, DM by our one and only Mike, aka F. Scott Fitzgerald. If you like RPG-related memes, give us a follow on Instagram, or you can go to matesoffate.com to get links to our YouTube for old episode informations. If you want to buy a t-shirt and get some merch, that's a thing you can do. And Mike, we have some cool stuff coming up tomorrow. Do you want to?
Yeah. So tomorrow night, for anyone watching, join our Discord where we do a lot of fun stuff between games. But tomorrow night we're doing Jackbox, so we will be streaming that as well. But we'll be hosting it in the Discord. So if you're a fan of fun, easy, hilarious, sometimes inappropriate party games,
Extremely
come join us
inappropriate.
tomorrow night.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Do not bring your kids,
sometimes
please.
appropriate.
Sometimes appropriate. Unless they're really cool.
Unless
Yeah.
they are, unless they can swear as much as we do.
Really cool and horror hilarious. Yeah. So what else we got? So in the Discord, we'll be running community D&D one-shots occasionally. So we'll be having one come up at the end of June, which I'm hosting for a few of the people in the community. And then starting in July, when Matt and Alicia are on a short hiatus, I will be running Tomb of Horrors 5th edition for a few weeks for some people. And Ash, what are you running?
I will be running Lost Minds of Phandelver for starting the first week of July. That is a very short level 1 through 5 campaign. And I'm excited about that because we're going to have some very special guests, some people, some faces that you may have seen on Twitch, but not necessarily on Mates of Fate before. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Isabel, are you playing with that? I'm going to just ask you on stream.
No
Yes.
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be, unless I get screwed because of my work situation.
All right, cool. We're probably going to take the Artema time slot, so hopefully it won't be any extra
Okay.
work for you.
Oh, that should be fun.
Neat.
Yes.
Also featuring our very own Valsina. And Zeph, you're playing, right?
Playing what?
Lost Minds of
Phandelver?
Phandelver. Yes.
Maybe.
Great. Zeph might also be there.
And then what else? Oh yeah, so this is kind of a preliminary announcement, but we're super excited to announce that we'll be promoting tabletop tomes starting next week.
Yeah.
We'll have some digital assets that we'll show off, and I think there's going to be a Kickstarter video. But basically, this is a really cool product. They're basically physical character books with which you can customize it yourself, how it's laid out, and you can add your own custom artwork to it. The Kickstarter for it, last I heard, is launching May 1st, so we'll start promoting it next week. We'll show off some goods. I think in a couple weeks, I should have a physical copy of the book once I get my Songs of Creation character Spine Crusher's artwork over to Tabletop Tome. So super excited for that. We'll be giving more information on that starting next week. So
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I should have everyone's targeting Spine Crusher for the next couple weeks, right? Like all the NPCs are just for some reason going straight after Spine Crusher.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I have my Starfinder like portrait art done for my favorite character of all time, and then Starfinder took a hiatus. So yeah, probably.
All of us.
Oh my gosh, if you kill Spine Crusher.
I'm not going to kill Spine Crusher unless
You can.
Unless
No.
you Gary.
No.
Spine Crusher's going to take care of that on his own. Let's be real.
Yeah, let's be real.
There's only two things that can kill Spine Crusher: is the dice, not Nat, but the dice, and Spine Crusher.
Yes. And maybe also the pair of cloud giants that are going to be stomping on his face. But that's okay. That's okay.
Spoilers!
I don't
Tune
know.
in next
Tune
week.
in next time.
Yeah. And then I guess what the only other thing is next month we'll be doing another charity one shot. Did you already mention this? We're doing charity
did
one
not.
shot. Yeah,
We're doing Blackout Club.
that's right.
Chat, have any of you guys ever played Blackout Club? It's a PC horror game that came in a couple years ago. I am terrified of horror, do not care for it, do not like being startled or frightened. So we're going to run charity and see if we can incorporate my fear and jumpiness into a fundraiser for a good cause for somehow. So that'll be good, I guess. Let's do it.
All right. Anything else?
F. Scott Fitzgerald will be premiering probably in early June.
It's good.
Excellent.
I love you.
It's fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's random.
It was the early aughts, okay? It was funny to
Remember
me.
when
Random.
everything was just random?
LOL random purple monkey dishwasher. Yes.
There's Syrinscape.
there we go.
There,
Oh,
that's
Syrinscape! Did we mention
Syrinscape. You're here too.
That's right.
Tonight's audio is brought to you by Syrinscape.
You
Yeah.
got it. There you
Great
go.
audio
Just-
for your tabletop games in person or online. Check them out, Syrinscape.com.
Thanks, F. I feel like that
Awesome.
covers all the bases. Let's play D&D.
All right.
Oh, we're supposed to
Cool.
play D&D? Sorry, my bad.
All right. Quick recap from last session. I'll keep this short. The last couple sessions, I think you guys basically found yourselves in the Dream Realm, otherwise known as Teleriod, where you were in this large, cavernous, domed room lined with these 50-foot pillars. There, you saw tapestries that outlined the history of the world as you know it. And you also came in contact with Navera Baralorn, the Shadow Fae who you had unleashed, who you had freed from the island in Season 1 of Artema.
Not great.
Check out our YouTube for past episodes. And Navera was having a conversation with Emperor Salinor, where Navera is basically they were kind of discussing some of the doings within the world. Navera pulled this Suma pirate through a portal and threw him in front of Emperor Salinor and expressed their displeasure at the progress that this Suma pirate named Gauron had made. Triskana, you want to tell us a little bit about Gauron?
I kind of told the party who he was, right?
Your lover's father. So
Right. So when Triskana was a teenager, she had a girlfriend named Fegala, and I think I told you guys this. Fegala's family didn't really approve of Triskana because, I don't know, probably because of her crystals or essential oils or just generally being a flake, but didn't think she was good enough for their warrior daughter. Fegala was tragically killed. Her parents kind of blamed Triskana for reasons we haven't gone into. And her dad just left. He left the Gorana one day, and we never heard from him again. And then earlier in this campaign, we found out apparently he joined up with the Suma, and we fought him last week, and we punched him in the face. I don't know. That's the history.
You got it.
You in the face?
Did something badass. Was it Eldritch Blast to the face? Senor Tickles punched him in the face, perhaps?
I wanted to.
charmed.
Sorry, Matt?
No, I was going to say you charmed him in the end.
Yes.
Yeah, you charmed him, yeah.
Thanks, Portent Rolls.
The reason why is because when you saw Gauron return through the portal back to wherever he came from, you saw your wife, Zeph, there chained, who, I don't know if you haven't told your backstory, so I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, like 3 times!
Have you? Okay, all right. So the whole party knows? You guys all know his backstory?
I know his backstory.
Do I need to recite it again?
Have you told everyone? I don't know if you have.
Listen.
Yes. Wow.
What?
See, Triscana's nodding. Yes, Zeph has gone over it. Once very early campaign and once maybe like 3 or 4 sessions ago.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I can say it again right now, just so everybody knows. Okay.
So you know.
Is
You
it?
know.
Is Zeph short for something? Is it Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Zeph.
Zephyr.
It's short for Zephyr.
Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Are you guys trying to piss me off?
Give me back my wife.
You're going to be taken.
I didn't
Describe
kill
everything
my
you hear and
wife.
smell. Any voices you hear. Say
So,
it to me.
so
Send
Zeph,
it to me for sending spell.
I believe you convinced Gowron to free your wife.
Yes,
Right.
that is correct.
Yeah. However, your wife, that was in the dream realm, so you don't actually have your wife. You haven't actually rescued her yet, but you did convince Gowron to free her. Who knows what actually happened? As you guys all, Rowan, you came really, really close to getting killed by Navera. However, you grabbed onto Navera's wrist and pulled a bracelet off of Navera's wrist that you noticed was granting them some sort of power. You used that bracelet, you put it on, and you're able to find where Holfi was, which is basically in another part, kind of this imprisoned cell within the dream realm. And then that was basically it. I think everyone escaped and woke back up aboard the piece of ship.
Damn it.
And did I miss anything? Was that it?
I think that was all the big stuff. Before we went into the dream realm, we had helped two adventurers that were on a sinking ship, left unconscious.
right.
We brought them aboard our ship, and they're inflicted with some kind of sickness that's causing them to leak acid from their skin. And they're burning a hole through the wood in our ship every second. So Triscana made like a sea glass tiny hut around them to kind of contain them until we can get to land and figure out what the hell their problem is.
Which is just like a kiddie pool filled at this point, right?
Oh God, probably. I'm in a hammock, so I'm okay for a while.
Is our ship.
In a cauldron.
Well, it's like a beaker.
So it's-
Right?
Yeah. Sea glass.
And Triscana's just stuck in it. Like she has to recast it every 8 hours and can't leave, so.
Yeah.
Just gonna like pull up like Jack Sparrow at the very end, like just stand in the very front.
I mean, are they going to sweat this out, like going through withdrawals and be good, or is this going to be like?
We'll see.
You're like that now.
Oh yeah, this is your life now. Get off our boat. Go drip
Yeah.
acid somewhere else.
I think someone did a medicine check, and I did tell you guys that you have to find a cure for them.
That's right.
Which is good
yeah.
because it's on the same island that Valsina's cure is on, so we can kind of, look
There you
around for
go.
both.
Maybe they're on the same island as my wife. I don't know. Apparently, my son is alive, but I don't know where he is. So I don't know. Well, my wife is alive. And she is. Where was she?
That was, from what you could tell, that was on the Salinor Islands.
Salinor Islands. That's right.
DM question. The biggest, scariest monster that the world has ever known, Navera Berlan. Am I right in thinking that they are gender fluid and kind of roll with whatever pronouns they're feeling in the moment? Or do we just keep hearing that differently? Are
They
they-
are gender fluid because
Yes.
because the DM might be.
Nope, I thought so. They're gender
yeah.
fluid on purpose and they kind of use all
Yeah.
pronouns, like they just kind of
Yeah.
shift as they go.
Yeah,
I
it might
thought
be
that was her
whatever.
deal. I thought so. I wanted to
Yeah.
clarify because I've heard a couple different things. So, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He, she, they. Yeah, all of it. All
Whatever.
the above.
Because I love
but
all
in
kinds of
reality,
people and
too.
monsters, I'm going to fucking slaughter them all the same.
And you guys do see that too. That Navera kind of seems to kind of meld between like different forms. It's hard to kind of just put a pinpoint on.
Dope.
All right, so that is, I think that's kind of where we left off. So yeah, you have these two. All of you wake up. It's rather early morning. Nobody. What?
Sorry, long rest?
Yeah, you got a long rest.
Fuck yeah.
Except you all get a long rest. However, Rowan,
Point of exhaustion.
let's chat about that for a minute. So you all awake very early, wherever you were. I think some of you are in your rooms. Triscana, you're in the kitchen in your water dome thing,
Yeah,
right?
my sea
Whatever
glass.
we want
My
to call
sea glass
it, your
dome.
sea glass. Rowan, you wake. You do feel somewhat refreshed. However, mentally, it's almost like you almost like it's similar to like how you feel when you wake after you've been grinding your teeth in the middle of the night. You don't feel exactly ready. You feel a bit exhausted. You look down, and the bracelet that you stole from Nevera is on your wrist, and it feels heavy and burdensome. So you do have 1 level of exhaustion.
I was kidding. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
that's what it was. I said that at the end of last session.
We had talked about sharing who was going to keep it every night because it's like a Horcrux.
It is a work.
But
So-
awesome Horcrux.
It's going to make us start being bitchy with each other.
So I'm going to pass something along to you, Rowan. And you can, it's up to you. You can decide if you want to share this with the group at any point. But let me... Where is it? Here it is. All right. This is what you're currently in possession of. It's coming through as an image because that's how it pastes from OneNote. But there, I just private messaged it to you. So I want to take a moment to read that. The rest of you wake up as well. Again, it is rather early, even through the kind of the portcullises, the windows on the ship. You can see it's actually still dark out.
I'm still traumatized by the last portcullis we came across.
Oh God, don't even get me started.
Oh, as Triskun awakes, before she even does anything else, she'll redo the charm, keeping the sea glass hut in place, and then she'll spend 10 minutes casting another ritual spell, as everyone else wakes up around her.
So you recast this as you refresh the walls of this sea glass dome with the 2 Bloodright Guild elves who you rescued from the sinking ship the day prior, currently still asleep. Looks like they're breathing heavily, getting some much-needed respite. And just as a reminder, their names were Ferith and Lalex Olafel. Ferith being the male elf who has kind of this dark hair pulled back in a tidy bun. He has this fanciful eye patch adorned with gold lacing over one eye. And he's wearing this kind of royal purple cloak with similar gold lacing. Lalex, being the wife, also has dark hair, short, kind of cropped, about 2 inches long, and a messy mop atop her head. Again, her most striking features were her elaborate facial tattoos and a fake hand. You guys learned from them that they are members of the Bloodright Guild, and they were sent on the Bloodright Guild is kind of a guild, obviously, who's known several hundred members and it's several hundred years old, travels the world looking for magical artifacts. And Farith and Lalex were sent on one mission by Malik, who is the head of the Bloodright Guild. They were sent to Glacier Mount in search of something, but even they weren't sure what. They kind of felt like they were hung out to dry. And now they're on the way back to Salinor Islands to report back to Malik.
Malik.
Right. So what is everyone doing? It is early.
Could you switch Foundry back to the boat, please?
Back to what?
The piece of ship.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, DM.
Where is it?
Because I don't know where I am.
Oh, you know what? Back to the boat. I don't actually. Oh, here it is. Got it. Activate. What is it? Piece
Activate
of ship.
the boat.
Why is it not? Up here.
Thunderbolt powers, activate!
Activate. There we go.
Hey. That's a
Rowan's
nice
gonna
boat.
Get out of bed and go get some coffee, and she's gonna be really grumpy because she never couldn't sleep.
Zeph is, I guess, in his bunk, and he just startles awake, just flabbergasted at what's just happened. Inspects that his hand once again has returned with renewed vigor for life after finding that his pact his patron was indeed correct, that his family lives, and now it's time to get more serious about what's going on instead of just throwing caution to the wind every opportunity.
And you know where your wife is. The question still remains about your child.
No idea
So
where Finn is. By the way, side note, I regret not taking the opportunity to name my son Carl.
I just assumed that was his middle name.
By the way, there's someone on Twitter every Saturday that like tags us for being like a great actual play podcast to get us to, and they also do it on like Thursdays too. And his name is Carl.
Oh, thanks, Carl.
Amazing.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks for being a bro, Carl.
Yeah,
It's because he knows that we name everything after him.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll also head out into the galley, just looking for food and coffee.
Can you please bring me some breakfast back?
Aren't you already in the galley? Wasn't that where you were doing your thing? Because all the pots and pans and stuff are in there.
Can you please make me some coffee? I don't know how.
In fact, we can't enter, right? So you have to like somehow pass the food out.
We were in the bubble when it was made.
Yeah.
We
Right?
can enter. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you guys can come in and out.
Oh, we were in it when it made, so we can come and go. Got
Right.
it.
Yep.
I
Understood.
walk in the bubble. My hair's like really messy, and I don't say good morning. I just go right to the coffee.
Are you okay, Rowan?
I
Did you
just-
not sleep?
I'm just really tired.
It was a big fight you had last night.
You might
Yeah.
not want to talk to me right now.
I didn't hear what happened last night.
I
We
got
split,
Yeah.
right? So
You split the party, so
right.
some of you are not aware. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I saved Holfie's life, and
That's a
I
given.
stole his bracelet, and you guys didn't do shit. Yeah.
Oh.
So thanks.
what you what? You have a what?
Said you guys didn't do shit to help. So thanks.
I'm sorry. I saw my only reason for still existing and had to go after her. I apologize. Did you say something about a bracelet? By the way, my wife and child are alive. Yes, you should all be cheering for me. Yay, thank you. Now I don't have to, constantly be accidentally trying to kill myself. What did you say about a bracelet?
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. What about a bracelet? Sorry.
Yeah, I got this bracelet, and I just show my wrist with the gold band, and it's got the sapphire in the middle.
That looks special.
What does it do?
Who'd you steal from?
I think it manipulates the dream realm. At least, like, when I turned it, and I thought a Holfie, like, went and it just took me there, and then I was able to take him out, and then we were also able to control leaving, which is pretty cool.
Oh, and that's amazing.
That's concerning, but cool.
Yeah.
So
but
it lets you
really
it lets you control the dream realm, but it doesn't let you dream. And now you're tired forever.
Wait, did you get that off of, was it Navarra?
Yeah. Oh, and
Oh,
I shot the Emperor too. That was fun.
oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble now.
Is he dead?
No, unfortunately, he ran away.
Okay.
We are Salador. You shot Salador?
Yeah.
Did he see you shoot him?
Yep.
Oh goodness.
He knows about all of us, by the way.
I think our days of flying under the radar are ending.
Oh,
That's not really an appropriate term here, is it? I think our days of being relatively unknown are ending.
they
Okay.
sailed when our
Radar,
ship
for the
sailed.
old myth about Radar, the old god that flew over the sun. Yes.
Nice save, Wolfie.
Yes.
You keep it down.
I mean, what if we just have a boat? Could we just sail to a different? I mean, let's go to the island first and do all that shit. But then could we just sail to a new
We might
continent?
need to ditch this crew and get another crew.
Well, my my wife is on the Salinar Islands, and hopefully my son's not far behind. But
After that,
but
We still
you have some important reasons for heading to the island as well.
yes.
How are you, by the way? How are you feeling?
How far into this am I?
So, yeah, so Valsina, you have started to get kind of these shooting migraines in your head,
Neat.
obviously. The
Oh, man,
perlid. What's that?
Oh man, just like real life.
Yeah, yeah.
Big sad.
The parasite, from what you can tell, seems to have migrated its way up to your brain.
Oh, sick.
And you are getting, yeah.
No big deal, but
That was
No, but it's in your fucking.
things have escalated.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
you remember your brain?
Is
Yeah, it's like 4 out of 5 now. Like,
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're getting these piercing headaches and migraines occasionally. They just started the day before.
this song playing in Syrinscape making me start thinking my heart will go on. Oh, Vicinia, we're gonna miss you so much.
Yeah, Titanic would have been a lot different if there was like a parasite subplot going on there. Anyways,
Yeah.
God forbid. What if
It would have been a lot more interesting.
then you guys are screwed?
Wait, what? What?
So what if the Perlude that comes out of me can also wild shape? Y'all fucked.
What?
Don't get the-
Way to give DM ideas.
Yeah, please stop doing that. Don't.
fucking islands.
great.
Um,
All right.
Valsina, the night before, you did not enter the dream realm like the rest of the group. You wake up, and what you remember is pure blackness and obliqueness. You did get a full night's sleep. You got a long rest. You're not exhausted or anything, but you don't really feel like you dreamed. All you remember is falling asleep and just existing in pure nothingness. A
Or I
black.
Perlude ate my dreams.
This reminds you, I believe you had a vision in below the lighthouse, if you recall, in the caverns there, where the kind of the black ichor overtook your body and like entered through your mouth and just down your throat and just overtook your whole body. The dream you had, the lack of a dream you had the night before, seemed very similar to that. Just this all-encompassing blackness, void of life or even death. Pure nothingness.
Ooh, the void. That's wigging me out. Can this ship go any faster?
They like, bitch, we lived through 2020. We got this.
Am I the only one that thinks it doesn't sound that bad?
Like, I don't have to worry about what's going on in the world outside around me. Yeah,
sounds
sign me up for
relaxing.
the hickory blackness. Yeah.
I've got a new spell you might like.
All right.
So how
Probably
many more
not.
days do we have before we get to the island?
Oh yeah, good question.
Should be
4
about
days.
4 more, yeah.
4 days. That's like 10 sessions. All right.
Okay. Idea. I turn into a giant. What was the new shark I can turn into? A hunter shark? I turn into a big shark.
You're
The
gonna
last
pull the boat.
and I pull us.
Yes. Yes to that. How big's a hunter shark?
Let me answer that question for you.
Is it bigger or smaller than our ship?
A
Mike looks a
hunter
little
shark,
concerned.
it is a large beast with a swim speed of 40 feet.
And a
So
bow
not-
and arrow.
I
Or wait, better idea. Plesiosaur.
Our ship is probably going faster than 40 feet right now.
I think
yeah.
we're around
You can
40
add
feet.
40 feet.
Well, no, I can double, so I can do 80. I can do 80 feet.
But then you also have to pull weight behind you.
Yeah, just like
You
a
c-
little.
You could. I don't know if it would add much speed.
Damn it.
But if you want to like get a workout in,
yeah, burn some calories.
yeah.
Always.
We need someone to do the math on this. What's the
Yeah, how many-
approximate size and weight?
Yeah,
of
what
a
is
piece of
what
ship?
is feet per second versus nautical miles per hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
God.
that's a very valid question. So, what is our ship's travel speed given typical wind?
Yeah,
Not
Mike
to
knows
mention
that. Mike,
buoyancy and drag and everything. Not to mention what how the tides go in the
Mike,
waves.
go-
What's
All right,
Go
all
ahead.
right, ass. I asked what the standard temperature and pressure. How fast is the ship sailing?
And we want to know if her turning into a plesiosaur.
keep it realistic.
It's been someone's made like a funny nerd voice to mock me. It's been like 20 years since someone has done that shit to me.
You work in IT and you
It
play
stings
D&D.
just as much.
You guys like struck a chord there, man. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
So your ship is a little faster than the first ship that you were on in Loudwater. So you travel at about 3 miles per hour.
Okay.
Okay. So if I can swim 80 feet in one round, which is 6 seconds. 80 divided by 6.
But I would say you're towing so much weight behind you.
We're just dashing with it. It's like,
I don't have a right amount. Let's say that you can move a quarter of that. I'm thinking about when I'm doing my workouts and when I'm pulling a lot of weight, when I'm sledding. It's tough. You're moving a quarter of the pace you normally do. So what would
But
that
I'm
be though?
cutting water.
You're treading through water. That's true. A third. So you move 60, so 20. Is that right? So let's say
No, I
20
move 8 feet around.
Okay,
So
80 feet.
16.
Thanks everybody for tuning in for Math Chat, Saturday night Math Chat with Mates of Fate. This is why we play D&D, because we
Yeah.
love math. Speaking of which, we missed a huge opportunity not calling this ship the Sunrise Maiden.
Oh.
Oh,
Aw.
Yes.
the next
Would've
ship.
been a
I'm
nice
sure we'll
homage.
wreck this one.
Yeah, after we wreck this one, I call dibs on naming the next one.
I'm just
So that's 1,200 feet per minute. I'm getting. So at 1,200 feet per minute, you're
So
so every
1,200 times 60.
no. So roughly every no.
1,200 times 60 is 72,000 feet per hour. And what's 72,000 converted to?
72,000.
Yeah, 72,000. 72,000 feet, 2 miles.
Oh, God, can we kill
13
something?
miles.
Jesus Christ.
So we're at an additional 13 miles per hour. That can't be right.
Well, no. That's assuming I could pull the entire weight of the boat, which is not true. You said I could pull approximately 1/3 of the weight of
One-third.
the boat.
So that would be about
I-
4.
That's why I did it 20 feet, not 60 feet.
You guys are feeling this like a fucking Supreme Court case, right?
According to Gygax et al.,
just stop.
The worst rules lawyering. All right, let's for the sake of moving forward, let's say that this is ineffective.
You would
No.
you would gain about 1. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead as well.
In one round, I could move 80 feet.
Yeah.
Which is 6 seconds, right?
6 seconds, so that's 13.3 feet per second, which converts into, according to Google, I said 13.3 feet a second to miles per hour is 9 miles per hour. I
Okay.
can move it to the boat. We're increasing the speed of the boat by another 3 miles per hour.
But we've doubled the speed of the boat.
The speed of
Can
every
Can we
as
time
long
out?
as I shape, which is I can wild shape 3
What?
hours.
Can we time out on this just a second? Do you guys understand that Mike was going to let us fast forward through this travel anyway? Like, he was going to let us fast forward through this
No, he
travel. So
wasn't.
can we just say that whatever shit you want to do is going to work?
No, we've got like 4 more nights on the Siren Ocean where we're gonna get fucked in our dreams
Nope.
again. So like,
Mike
To be
promised.
clear, I only asked you guys if you would be okay with it. I never said I would actually do it. So we'll see.
Okay, let's get back into the math then. Thank you, Michael.
sorry.
Yeah, so maybe it doubles your speed if you do it straight for like 2 or 3
Just-
days. You
which
get
is
there
not
in like 2
happening.
days less.
I can do 6 hours of shark with 1 hour of. But there's 6 hours of shark.
Is that a brand new sentence?
6 hours of shark. I can do 6 hours of shark.
Congratulations.
I now realize why Matt mocked me because he saw this coming.
Oh my
We've-
god.
Like,
We
no
lost
pressure.
all our viewers.
We've lost 3 viewers.
All right, let's get back into it. Sorry.
No, I
Okay.
want to keep going. No, we may as well
lost-
figure
we
it out
lost half
before
the
anybody
box.
comes back.
We lost half the bots. It's fine.
Like just dropping off.
Oh, God.
So I'm cuddling my stuffed animal that I found.
Mm.
Give me a short rest.
Oh, you never gave that back
Nope. They're unconscious.
for like a week.
And I'm drinking my coffee, just watching this and hating
I'm
it.
doing shark math.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will make some tea.
So you all gather in the kitchen, having your morning coffee, bean water, and tea, herb water. You hear and feel a soft thud from the deck above you, from the main deck.
Like footsteps?
It sounded bigger than
Has
footsteps.
my boy landed?
Maybe he has.
From above.
Oh, go see, please.
Yeah.
isn't there a hole where we can just see, or did Felix fix it?
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. There is a hole because the sea glass dome kind of bubbled out through it. so the rain wouldn't get in. So yeah, until he fixes it when I'm ready to recast it, there's a hole we can see out.
Do we see anything through the hole?
Well, you still see a starry sky. You don't see a creature just looking up through the hole. It's a humanoid-sized hole, but it's looking straight up into the sky. So
How tall?
We're all just gonna say, fuck that. No, we'll just go.
Like 7.5 feet tall. Can I stick my head through that?
Well, I was gonna say, so as soon as you poke your head through the hole in the ceiling, a large tail comes swooping towards your head.
Whoa!
What kind
Furry
of
tail.
Furry tail.
Not furry, feathery tail.
Oh, is it what's his name?
Falcor, Valsina, it's for you.
It's the luck eagle.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's back.
In his adventure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad he made it back. I hope he has a message. Oh, will
Yeah.
you go see, please?
Yeah, of course.
I have to stay
Who
here.
wants to go?
I'll follow.
So Zeph and Valsina, you both make your way up to the main deck, and the luck eagle standing there, kind of laying its tail wagging back and forth, resting on the main deck of the ship.
All right.
Hi. Wait a minute. Isn't he only friendly to?
What? He won't. Just don't try to touch him. I don't
Okay.
think he's gonna fuck you up.
Wait, who is
He's-
he paired to again? Was it you, Valsinia?
Triskana.
I thought.
Oh,
it
he's
was-
paired to
Wait, what?
Valsina?
Yeah, I'm the one that passed his flying tests.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Okay. So it's sitting there and it looks up and kind of like purrs loudly, kind of vibrates the boat a little bit towards you.
Nice. All right, I'll go give him a good scritch, and see if he'll. I'll reach for the message pouch. Didn't we do something? We made like
Yeah.
our own cool logo.
Yeah, we branded it with something to symbolize us and whatever team name we have. We definitely have a cool one.
Yep.
So you reach into the messenger pouch attached to the luck eagle, and you pull out a folded piece of parchment with a wax seal addressed to Triskana.
Ooh. Okay, I'll bring that down to her.
Thanks.
Okay.
Do I know what lucky eagles eat? Did Triskana tell me what lucky eagles eat?
Yes, I
Does he
definitely
eat
did.
food?
Yep.
Okay.
Eels, like schools of glowfish, and corn. Nope,
corn,
not corn.
okay.
That doesn't even make sense. Rosemary.
Sure.
Yep. That's canon.
It's canon now.
Yep. Hofi,
Hold on a sec.
what about Siren Shadow? You know, for all of us.
Got hair shadow, which is cool. I get it.
Or dream manipulators.
Oh,
No. I don't know.
I like your vibe on that.
We're just thinking in the bubble.
We're just workshopping it. We're workshopping it.
Oh,
So Valsina hands you this letter with a wax seal, and in the the wax seal reflects the symbol of your Gorana. So
Oh, thank you. Do you guys want to hear what it says?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, it's from Grandma. I recognize her handwriting. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. It says, Dearest Triskana, your Gorana are well, though there are unsettling rumors spreading amongst the different tribes. Rumors of Astra having nightmares for nights on end and then dying in their sleep. Storms seem to be becoming more frequent and of greater intensity. Even the strongest and eldest of the Gorana seem to be unable to have any impact on the storms. We've also seen Suma in areas of the Siren Ocean where they never used to venture, in far north and south waters, and even on land. Attacks on vessels and seaside villages are becoming more frequent, and entire Gorana are being slaughtered or enslaved at the hands of these vicious pirates. We think of you constantly and hope to see you safe and with your Gorana someday. Love, Grandma Taiga. Oh. Oh, none of that is good news.
Your grandmother's alive, so that's you know.
That's something.
Well, we know what the dream stuff's about. And great, if we die in the dream realm, we're not waking up.
Entire Gorna.
Thank you, by the way, for getting me out of that predicament.
Emperor Salinor recruited the Astra people to help him win his war. And they said when the Ostrama, land people like you, heard the sirens of our ships coming, they just fled in fear because no one would dare tangle with an entire fleet of Gorna. And just the thought of so many tribes being slaughtered? How strong are these Suma?
I would suspect that the Sumo are not subject to the same dreams and night terrors that your people have been plagued by. It's possible then that with the help of our terrible adversaries now, Verbalon and others, it seems the Emperor has allied himself and with the power to exhaust his enemies and betray the Ostra. The word that we had from the wedding that transpired and the betrayal there, and also, curiously enough, trying to take on the empire from the other side of the continent. It's maddening to think of trying to take on the entire world all at once. So why?
Dream assassins.
Good word.
I like it. I don't really fancy
Night
myself an
terror.
assassin.
Night terrors makes me think of wetting the bed.
Yes.
Exactly. We'll do to our enemies. We'll make them wet their beds. Yes? No?
Aren't you? No, never mind. Sorry.
What were you going to say?
No. Just
I'm not that old, Zeph.
yep.
He's the storms. That would be Uila Oti, the dark storm goddess. So, even if she's not unleashed yet, she's certainly getting stronger.
We just unleashed all the gods and then just have them fight each other.
Well,
That sounds
One of the things, just key plot point, just to reiterate it, is you did free Navera Baralon, who was a shadow fae that, from your understanding, corrupted fae that lived on that island that you were on, right? Turned them to worship a god, Ula Aoti, who you now speak of.
That was
is Uila
Jeez.
Oti also gender fluid in the pantheon?
You tell me.
Well, I mean, maybe the Suma know them as a god. I heard stories of them being a goddess when I grew up. I guess we'll find out when they try and kill us in the end.
whatever happened to that
our
island.
first murdering blow. We'll look there.
Whatever happened to what?
That island that just shot up into the sky like a rocket.
What did happen to that island?
It just kept going.
You're not sure. It was a volcano island. It did shoot up into the sky with Navera Baralon on it, which I would love to see made into artwork, just like a rocket island. Just
Look, I
straddled by
feel like if
Navera.
I back down, there would have been like a tsunami, right?
That would have been a world-ending event.
Not
If it
not
hadn't-
world ending. I mean, maybe, us ending event, but I'm sure life would have gone on.
I've seen Avengers Age of Ultron, and they said it would have been world-ending. So, but this is a totally different thing.
Are you
A very famous play back on the
Yes,
on the mainland. Yep. Avengers, Age of Ultron.
correct.
The shadow puppets and everything were really quite good.
It was riveting.
I've never seen it.
You hear a and one of the two Bloodright Guild elves, being the wife, Lalex, wakes up Oh,
Good morning.
good morning. What is this? What sort of trickery is this?
This is our galley, and we have created a protective barrier between you and the wood of our ship because whatever's coming out of your skin is burning through the wood.
How did you do this?
Magic.
Don't ask questions. Oh, okay.
Was it a secret?
Nah, it's our ship, our rules. It's fine.
Yes. I mean, I'm a wizard. It's hard to. I mean, just look at me.
You all look like you got a rather good night's sleep. But our eyes pause on you, Rowan, except for you look a little. Those bags under your eyes. Are you tired?
Oh, that's
I
probably
just
enough.
like look at her and drink my coffee. Hold her stuffed animal.
How did you and your husband sleep? Has he roused yet?
Has he woken? Has he woken at all?
I have not seen.
He's stable.
He's still
don't-
breathing.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. She kind of turns over and like tries to like shake him a little
Okay.
bit. He's still passed out. He's not waking up. But
Okay.
He is asleep.
And they're still leaking.
They're still leaking acid. Leaky acid.
So, how much acid have they leaked? The containers we have them in, have they now filled? Do we need to do something about this?
How much fluid are they leaking?
It seems
I'm gonna keep it
like yeah. It's not a ton. I mean, they're kind of so gross. They're laying in like a puddle of their own
Acid.
body acid, yeah.
Is that like eating through their skin? Like, do they have exposed flesh now?
Yeah, they got
Okay.
maybe 3rd-degree burns, yeah.
Neat.
Great. I
Yeah.
should probably fix that.
Should we?
Yeah, Doc.
Should we empty the pot? Like, do you guys
It's
want to
so
take the
gross.
pot over and just dump it and then let them sit in it some more?
Like a bedpan. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I need a milliliters per hour.
We've got to set up a hose with a siphon, and then we'll try to get.
Oh no, that's actually a great idea. No, we should definitely set up a siphon just right out the window.
Except
I don't know.
acid will eat through the hose, and then
No, it doesn't eat through metal.
we have a metal hose.
Yeah, remember that my beautiful, beautiful still that got wrecked?
Yes.
Oh, damn!
But you brought the scraps with you?
You did bring the scrap.
They're still good. We just, the glass shattered.
But how are we going to, force the liquid up with the siphon? Because there's no way I'm blowing into that
Oh.
thing.
No, I'll do it. It's fine.
Shouldn't do it either.
No, it's fine. I'll wild shape. I'll do it in my wild shape, and then I'll unwild shape. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Kill the perlid with doing that.
Kill the. No, that's true.
We
Don't
discovered a new treatment for perlids. It's
Drinking acid.
drink. Just drink straight acid. It's fine.
Thanks, I hate it.
You could certainly find a way to dispose of the acid if you wanted. If you find a metal pot, you can scoop it up and toss it over the side of the boat if you'd like.
Yeah, can I just use the little coils from my now sadly destroyed distillery?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I just do it, or do I need to make
You
some
could-
kind of?
I'll just say you can do it. We don't need to do
Crap.
checks for that. Yeah, you clean up their mess and you make your way up. As you get up to the top deck, it takes you a few trips. So on your 4th trip up there, disposing of this body acid, you notice that there's some dark clouds forming,
oh, fuck.
kind of right around the ship.
Is the luck
This is
eagle still
convenient.
here?
Sorry.
What's that?
Is the luck eagle still with us, or has he gone off to do his own thing?
He is still on the ship. Looks like he's resting. He's been flying for a while to go from the Gorana back to your ship.
Fair enough. He can take his sleep.
The waves seem to start getting seem to be getting quite choppy as the ship starts to
All right, so we gotta
race back and forth.
stow the sails, get ready for a big one, or we could be a little risky. High winds.
Should we send the eagle out?
I think he's sleeping, right?
Head of the boat, the eagle is sleeping, yes. Head of the boat, you also notice the sun is starting to rise, but only barely as the clouds are obscuring it. It looks like this is a really dark storm brewing right around the ship. About 2 miles out from the ship, you can just faintly make out what looks like a very tiny island, about 2 miles out from the ship, and you're headed directly in its direction.
Maybe
The storm seems to be gathering speed rather quickly, almost unnaturally, as you approach this island. Dark clouds forming, waves getting choppier. The boat starts rocking.
Is this the
severely.
island we need to be heading towards, or is this just a island?
This is a island.
Let's fucking avoid this.
We might be a safe place to make port until the storm passes.
Remember what happened last storm?
Well, it could
Well-
be someone trying to ward us away from that island.
Suddenly, the storm seems to pick up to enormous intensity. You seem to be caught in this immediately, and it came out of nowhere. Lightning starts striking around you. Those of you still below the main deck, getting rocked back and forth. Some couple of you are kind of thrown against the wall as the ship is tossed to one side as a large wave hits the side of it. Valsina, you're the only one on the main deck as you see this large wave slam against the side of the ship, pitching it to a 45-degree angle, and then it bounces back upright.
Right. I kind of yell, I'm going shark. We're going around this fucking island. Roll the sails up. I got us. And I am grabbing a line and jumping off and turning into a shark.
Leadership
I'm
skills,
glad that
baby.
we figured this out earlier. Yeah.
So, all right. So, what I will say, Valsina, you see this storm. You don't see an end to it in sight. Currently, the position you're in, the storm clouds stretch for miles. You don't see a clear portion of the horizon in any direction.
Go to the wind. Rowan's gonna yell.
All right. Yeah. All right.
The ship seems to be erratic at this point in the storm. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a skill challenge. This is something new.
Neat.
We haven't done one before, so we're going to try this out, and it's new. It's not official 5th edition rules. It actually comes from like 4th edition, but it's been remade for 5th edition. So the setting, you're on board the piece of ship. It is storming ferociously with an island, this tiny island that you see, Valsina, about 2 miles off in the distance. The ocean seems to be attacking you. It seems to be saying, no, don't come this way. And you're losing complete control of the ship. So what we're going to do, again, is a skill challenge. How this works, let me pull up my notes here. And you'll excuse me, because obviously this is my first time doing it too. So what we're going to do is there's going to be several things that happen. I'm going to give you a DC for each kind of complication that happens, and you have to meet a certain number of successes. For this skill challenge, being the situation that the piece of ship is currently in, you need 7 successes. You cannot have 3 failures or more. If you have 3 failures, then the skill challenge fails, and obviously there will be some sort of consequence. So with that said, Valsina, as you're standing on the main deck looking out at the storm, holding onto the rails, it gets pitched to the side. The wave hits the side of the ship. With that, as the wave hits the side of the ship and the ship bounces back, the mast suddenly snaps from its apportioning and just falls and collapses and slams onto the main deck of the ship, just barely missing you and the Luck Eagle.
Thank God.
You will need to get this mast righted. So the way this works, this is a complication. Let me try to explain this again. There's a DC. For these, it will all be DC 15. One of you can try to overcome each of these complications but only, and you can use specific skills, but you have to be proficient in that skill. If you're not proficient in that skill, you cannot try to solve the complication that way. Okay?
All right.
All right. So this mast, just the entire wooden structure, along with the sail, collapsed, barely missing you and the Luck Eagle. You don't have to do anything in particular, Valsina. If you want to go down and talk to the other players and just let them know what's happening, and you guys can figure out what you want to do.
We can't. Yeah, I don't think
No.
you can hear us
If I
from.
don't engage with this, we fail though, right?
What's that?
If I don't try to fix the mast, do we fail?
Can I? All right. Can I try to persuade Felix and the rest of the crew that they need to fix this mast, or we're all going to be running aground?
So I would say you can certainly go and try.
Okay.
The rest of them are still sleeping.
All right.
Yeah, they're waking the fuck up.
All right.
My idea is at least to start this. The mast is starting to fall, right? I need to stop it from crashing, or it's already crashed on the ship.
It's already crashed. A loud on top of the main deck.
All right. I'm gonna walk down the hall, pounding on every door. If you don't want water in your lungs, then get up, every man on deck.
Okay. So go, do an intimidation check as you try to wake everyone up.
Would that be persuasion because I'm suggesting that they not die? Because I have proficiency in persuasion, not intimidation.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Persuasion. Yep.
Thank you. In that case, that'll be a 26.
Okay, yeah, so you managed to get the crew awake as Felix and the rest of his gnome crews, they kind of come waddling out in their flat-footed, no shoes feet, and they're kind of rubbing, what's going on? What is it?
The finished storm. We don't have enough time. Everyone, above deck. The mast is just falling.
So they make their way up to the main deck. Do you lead them up there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so they kind of line the mast. They kind of stand along each side of it. What do you do?
All right, everyone, grab hold. All of us together.
I'm just
All right, let me help.
Okay. All right. So I would say one of you can do this check. I'll make it a strength check with advantage because you have all these people helping. And then what you'll do, either one of you can do this one. Another one of you can assist, and if you're successful, it'll lower the DC.
So I would like to wild shape into a polar bear and attempt this strength check as a polar bear.
Okay. All right.
and hopefully we'll just kind of get through it.
You gotta
Get a
aim
handle.
it.
Right, it's just, or at least like shouting encouragement to the crew as best as Wolfie does. I could use bardic inspiration, or
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll give you a bardic inspiration for this.
Okay.
Okay. As you, what did you wild shape into?
A polar bear with a strength of 20, because they're
Yeah.
cracked.
All
Yeah.
right.
Look at that!
Yeah.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh, that is a 18 plus 5 plus whatever my bardic inspiration is.
That'll be
So
a 28.
You don't have to use the
You don't
bardic
need the bardic
inspiration.
inspiration just yet.
yes, that is a 23.
Okay. So you're able to, it's almost like you didn't need Felix's help. You just, you lift it up. As you lift it up, the sail comes ripping off the mast. You're able to reposition the mast itself, but the sail comes ripping off and in the wind wraps itself around Felix as he's entangled in this sail.
Don't kill Felix.
Him and two, oh,
Do it.
An attachment.
Do
Felix and two of the other gnomes are now wrapped up in this sail, entangled, unable to kind of steady themselves on the boat. What'd you say, Rowan?
Can I try to rush over there and tear the sail open?
Yeah, for sure.
Tear it open. We gotta put it back up.
Okay.
All right, not tear it open, but try to get him out.
Yeah.
It
help
is
him get out.
It is a large and complex sail. You'll need someone's help with this. So if somebody wants to help you.
Zeph,
What's the check?
So you have, I mean, there's a few things you can do. So I'd say you could do like a athletics check to the best of your ability if you're proficient in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm proficient in athletics. I can do that.
I can assist you.
There you
Alright.
go. All right,
Here
so
we
gonna
go.
make. So yeah, Zeph, go to make an athletics check. And you can assist, Rowan. Let me know what you both get.
That is 9 plus a 2 plus I'm proficient, so I get a proficiency bonus, right?
Yep.
Why is it not giving me the? It doesn't add it automatically for some reason. I've seen that happen.
18.
Weird.
Minus
Three.
1. I got a 19 minus 1.
All right, so I guess I've got a. If I add my proficiency, it's 13 then.
13. Okay. And what? So 13. There's a DC of 15, and you got. What did you get, Rowan?
18.
So your 18 was successful. However, you're not proficient, so you're merely helping. That lowers the DC of the challenge by. Let me see here. Where is it?
Actually, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong here. So, not to screw myself. If I'm proficient, does D&D Beyond already just put that in the bonus?
It does. It's less than you
so
think
that plus
because
2
it,
is from the proficiency, not because of like my abilities.
yeah, you have a -1 to strength. That's why
But your proficiency should be +3.
it's but he's minus on strength,
Minus
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So it's 11 is my roll.
Okay, so that's not enough. As you try to untangle Felix and the 2 gnomes from the sail that's currently wrapped around them, and they're not able to get off. So that's 1 failure.
Great.
All right.
Can
Okay.
I try to investigate how we can get them out of the sail?
So what happens now? Somebody else can try to get them out in a different way. Instead of just trying to like unwrap them, what do you try to do?
But I already did something. Right?
You did, but you can try. Yeah.
Could I try to use like a sleight of hand, like navigate my big polar bear paws in and just,
Exactly the rope that needs to be cut.
or
Yeah.
or that's a good option too. Can I I don't know if that'd be sleight of hand or perception or whatever. Be like, which one of these ropes will not cause the sail to fly away, but will release these boys?
Yeah. So you want to? They're tangled up in the mast or in the sail. You can make an investigation check to see if you can determine which rope is like kind of the key rope keeping it attached.
Not looking at investigation. I'm
Yeah,
only
I'll do it. All right, cool. That's gonna be 19.
Yeah. So you succeed. You find the one rope that's like really keeping it kind of tethered to them, and you slice it. With that, it becomes much easier to try to kind of untangle Felix and the gnomes from this sail. If anybody else wants to try to untangle them.
Would that be a sleight of hand check? Or
Yeah. Go ahead. You can do that now. Yep.
Yeah, we're rolling.
This
Probably better.
I sleight of hand to try to get them out.
Yeah. Are you proficient?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rowan's-
Rogue,
I'm-
of course. Yeah.
Better than I am.
21.
All right. Yeah, so with that rope now loose, one of the pieces of sail kind of comes loose and unflaps from them. And it's kind of a simple matter of just kind of scooping them up and pulling them out of the sail. As you do that, as soon as you get them free, a strike of lightning comes down from the sky and just hits the edge of the ship. And whole rail along the ship catches fire. And that fire seems to be spreading kind of rather quickly. What do you guys do?
Oh, Triscana is stuck in the bubble. Shit. All right. Damn it.
Sorry.
Water? Does anybody have water? I look around.
You're like, so Triscana, you're down in like the deck below. What's going on up there?
I can all I see is storm through the little glass hole in the ceiling, and with all the rocking of the ship, I'm just doing my best to keep the pot upright full of acid so it doesn't slosh around and start like filling my little glass dome.
At this point, Felix has made his way. He's run with his gnome friends. He's run over to the hole made in the ship from the 2 Bloodright Guild members, and they're grabbing planks of wood, trying to plank that up real quick.
I mean, there's nothing getting in. They might not know that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They could probably see the glass bubble. There's no rain getting in or anything.
That's right. Yeah, they're still trying to plank it up.
Okay.
All right.
Now
So
I
the
can't see.
The ship is currently on fire. So what are you guys doing?
It's raining.
Why are you trying to rebuild a ship that's burning?
Water chain. Get a water chain going.
The water chain. Very well. All right, they kind of toss their wood planks aside, and several of them kind of make a line down to where the water is stored in the barrels down below. So you have to do this rather quickly to overcome the spread of the fire before, you have to apply the water faster than the fire is spreading. So let's going to do I'll give you guys a choice. You could either do athletics or an acrobatics check for this, as you try to be really skillful at kind of pulling these buckets of water.
Do you guys need help with anything?
Can I just simply shape water?
Can you?
Yes.
Yes, I can. That is a cantrip I have.
Do that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so what do you do?
Good train, yeah.
I will unpolar bear, and I will just cast the cantrip shape water and move subsequent 5-foot cubes of water from the ocean on top of the fire.
Big ass cubes.
Yeah, so what I will still need you to do, you do need to make a check for this just because of the nature of a skill challenge. To be accurate with the water that you're trying to put it out with. One sec. There's a thing about spells here. You will... Yeah. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
I'm not proficient in that, though.
You're not proficient?
I'm proficient.
I
Okay.
don't know how
What to do?
So am I.
I would say...
Shit.
So I would say, unfortunately, due to the chaos of it, you know what? I'll just, for ease of simplicity here, go ahead and make it. It's going to be a more difficult DC.
Okay, so it's still an Arcana check.
Yeah, just make an Arcana check, yeah.
Can Hopi help? Or...
Fuck, bad 7. I can't make that even if I try.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah, you have Bardic D8.
Wouldn't work.
That's not gonna make
Okay,
it
it's higher
above.
than.
It's a bad check. It's not gonna do shit.
So you got an
No, even then, it's a higher DC because
Oh.
it's not proficient.
I'm not proficient. Unless, yeah.
8. So that's 2.
Yeah.
Damn. I was hoping. Damn. Sorry, guys.
No, it's just the railing. No one stand near the edge of the ship. And
So you can try a different way to do this.
bucket. Yeah,
You
bucket.
want to do the bucket? Yeah.
Fail with this.
Or rock.
Not right.
Anybody proficient in athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
All right. Athletics. So either of you, one of you can do it, the other can assist.
+6 in acrobatics.
+2 in athletics, so why don't you go ahead?
What? Rock roll. That was an extra 1.
Nice.
14.
Okay. And you're assisting,
Yep.
Zeph. So what do you do?
Yep.
So you're going to make your check.
13. Same fucking roll.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else want to assist?
Yeah, I'm help.
All right. Go ahead. Go for it.
Nope. That's oh god. With a +2, that would be a 6.
Does anybody else want to assist?
Just call me if you need help, guys. I'll come right up.
That's it. We're done.
Shout
We could use water.
encouragement.
Can I just like put the water that fell out of the bucket back
Not
in?
a big deal. Just ship's on fire.
It's
So
what?
what's happening right now is that the water coming up from the water train is not coming up fast enough to put out the fire at the rate at which it's spreading. What did you ask, Valsina?
Can I just put any of the water they spilt back into the buckets?
Yes. I'll say you could do that. Yeah, it's back in the buckets.
The mother.
So Triskana will turn to Lalex and be like, I need you guys to just stay in this pot and stay in it, okay? Can you do that?
So she hears you. What about my husband? He's still asleep though.
Just both of you just stay in the pot and I'll come right back for you, okay?
They're in the pot right now. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right. Yes. We'll stay here.
Triskana will bolt out of this glass dome, like just into the hallway outside the galley. As soon as she does, the sea glass just dissolves. It's gone because she left it.
Yeah.
And then she will misty step onto the deck What kind
And
of
you see this
chaos?
around
Yeah, what
you.
is it? What do
Pure
I?
chaos.
What am I
The
seeing?
ship is on fire. The mast looks splintered but upright. You see the gnomes trying to conduct a water train as jugs of water are being pulled up to Rowan, Zeph, and Holfi, and Valsina. But this fire is spreading too fast.
Triscana's like Troy coming in the apartment looking all happy, holding pizza and just.
Flash.
Everyone get out of the way, please! And Triscana will cast Tidal Wave along the railing of the ship.
Okay.
With the water going out to sea, not into the ship.
Okay. I would say make an Arcana check, just like Valsina did.
Okay.
Valsina, you can help with this.
Yeah,
If
I know
you-
how to cast that spell.
You can like kind of like give her like guidance on why it didn't work for you the first time you tried, right? Oh no.
It's okay, baby. I'll roll really good. You don't know.
You got any important rolls stashed up?
Yes, yes I do! Yes I do! Gum of Divination winners and I forgot I am! I rolled a 14 for a total of 18. Thank you, baby.
Did you? Okay. And what did you get, Valsina? It might determine like how good you did.
Don't
Huh?
worry. She got.
A
You
natural
have
one.
Oh god. Well, that doesn't like negate it. So yeah, your tidal wave splashes over. It's another big wave hitting the side of the ship. Right, is what you're doing. It puts out the fire, fortunately. But as the tidal wave hits the side of the ship, one of the railings on the ship splinters. A large chunk of wood goes flying through the air. Impales Felix
No!
as he looks down at his stomach. No! He collapses, a pool of blood. What do you do to help him?
I can make a medicine check to see if he missed any vital organs.
Okay. All right, so go on over. As the other gnomes around immediately start like sobbing.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Felix, he's unconscious.
18 for medicine.
All right. Yeah. Are you proficient in that?
I am.
All right.
God.
Yeah. So you poke around and you don't. What do you do? You tell me.
I just slide down the side of the ship after the tidal wave kind of tilted it a bit. Get to him. He's got no anatomy. It hit the appendix. He's fine.
Yeah.
Completely useless organ for gnomes.
Yep. So yeah, he is okay. He's definitely impaled, but it did miss
We can-
kinda all the vital organs, and he will be saved.
Yeah, I can use healing word to at least try to stabilize him.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. So you stabilize him. Do you pull out the splintered rail?
All right. This will hurt.
So much blood.
Momentarily, blood goes splurting, but you cast healing word and kind of seals it up in this really makeshift scar, and he stops bleeding. He's breathing.
It looks good.
Good job.
Good job, whole feet.
All right.
4 points.
Okay. At this point, you hear yelling coming from decks below the ship. There's a leak! A leak! There's a hole in the ship! Hole!
What part of the ship are they yelling from?
Way down below. It sounds like coming from the bottom deck.
Underneath what? Fore, aft?
Oh, like, say coming from fore. For the front of the ship. The bow.
Okay, so not under my guys. They didn't like leave their pot. Okay.
No, they didn't leave your...
They're like,
No.
they're like in the middle of the worst Cialis commercial ever right now.
Yeah, no.
So I'll go run over with Triscana. Were you going to run over?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yes, yes, I was.
So you guys make your way down to the bottom level of the ship. And indeed, you do see it looks like there's a large... the water in here is stacked already, maybe about 1.5 feet or 2 feet high. You're wading through this water. Can't tell where it's coming from. You just know that it's filling up and that there is
I'm
a
going to
hole
use my
somewhere down here.
investigation to find out where the hole is.
Hell yeah,
Are
you
you
are,
proficient?
Zeph.
Fuck yeah, I'm proficient.
Yeah,
It's
all
what
right,
he
then
do.
Take a look.
D&D Beyond has been effing me in the A.
Since the day you joined.
gonna do it again. What the fuck?
Can
I
I,
don't want to know if that's good or bad.
can I help? I'm proficient in it as well. Am I?
Yes, you can.
Fuck you, D&D Beyond. Going back to the fucking dice. God. Fucking Jesus. This is fucking bullshit.
Like, I'm sad that this is happening to our game, but it's really funny when this happens. So I'm sorry.
Fucking nat 1. Like, go fuck yourself. What is
Oh,
that?
man.
Like, oh, I'm so mad. Sorry for swearing.
It's all right.
God.
18 plus only. What'd you say, Rowan? I'm sorry.
With a 24.
24.
I'm a fucking investigator.
Yeah.
How is it even possible for me to roll in that one?
So unfortunately, with your nat 1, even with Rowan's help, you're not able to find where it's coming from.
I can breathe underwater. How is it possible that I
There's
couldn't?
no hole, guys. There's a bunch of ocean this way.
There's a whole lot of shit just floating down here in this 1.5 foot pile of water.
God.
Does somebody else want to try a different way?
I am fucking worthless. Jesus.
Yeah, can I make a perception check?
Yeah, are you proficient?
I am.
Okay. As you get down there, yes, you can. What do you do to perceive where the leak is coming from?
What I do is I quickly take a look around. I step on something that's shaped like a rake and it hits me in the face. Water, like salt water, just sprays into my eyeballs and my nostrils.
God. What the?
And I just turn to Zeph. I'm like, oh god, I can't see anything in here. Oh my god. Because that's my second nat 1. Fuck D&D.
Oh my god.
You have a port and roll? Do you have another port and roll? That's any.
Nope.
Oh
my
my
other port and
God.
roll I burned to make what's his face fail his charm person resistance.
Can I find a ghost and ask him where the hole is with a
We're all gonna be ghosts. You can ask any one of us in a few minutes.
I'm gonna ask a ghost if he knows any survival skills on how to plug holes and find out where they are.
A ghost? What do you mean? I'm not following.
Have you met
Friend.
Rowan?
Friends, yeah.
Oh, your friend.
So
Your
I
yeah, go ahead.
have proficiency in survival because of a ghost. That's
So you can
why.
pick a different ghost a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'll have to talk to you about that later, but we'll move forward with it now, just because I just don't understand it. But you take a sec, and you tell everyone to. Sorry if I'm role playing for you, but you hush everyone up. You shut everyone up.
Ah, fuck,
And you
Zeph.
give
Oh, sorry.
Scott, shut up.
Sorry.
You give a quick listen as you take a few steps around the perimeter of the hull. Go ahead and make a survival check, and let me know what you get.
Nat
Hey!
There we go.
There it is.
20.
All right.
Fucking nice.
Okay. You, so the water is rushing in, and you take a moment as everybody shuts up and you're trying to focus. You hear where the sound is rushing in, and you notice where it's rushing in, the items floating there seem to be moving away from it, kind of like something floating in a pool, like away from the filter or something. And you find the spot. How do you plug it? What do you do? So you point it out to everyone. So this is, what do you do to plug the hole?
It's right there. I need something to plug it, and I just put my hand on it for right now. So somebody find something to plug it.
How big is it?
It's about 2 feet wide.
Guys,
It's fine. I'll fix it.
Everything's normal. Everything's fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine. First thing I'll do is shape water around it. Like if there's water coming in, I'll just try and freeze it until we can find something permanent. Like I'll just freeze a big circle where the water is.
You hold your water there in a big circle of water, kind of temporarily plugging the hole. Make an Arcana check for me, please.
I don't know. It failed me last time. That's a 13.
Does anybody want to help her?
I'm above deck still.
Where'd Valsina go? Is Valsina gone for the moment?
I'm still here. I'm just technical difficulties. What do I need to assist?
Does anybody want to help?
Yeah, do you want to help me shape this water into ice?
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a great fucking idea.
Thanks.
Shape water. Let's go.
Let's go.
We'll just freeze the whole solid. That's something that happens, right?
Yeah, this is a normal way to repair a ship.
Most definitely.
All right, what's your Arcana roll? Because mine was 13.
Hell, it's gonna be bad. I'm not proficient in Arcana.
Don't you have to be proficient? To assist?
To be the main person doing it.
Oh.
You're not
you
gonna
don't
believe
have
my fucking rolled. I also hate D&D.
Well, I'm down there. I didn't realize you had to be proficient.
are you
proficient at fist?
You're a spellcaster, right? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we're all
you get to see-
spellcasters. That's why we got conscripted to Artema.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Forgot.
Button, just like my camera did.
Oh my god.
All right,
That's
so can I assist even though I failed earlier? Like,
Yeah, this is a different skill challenge. This is a different complication. So you can try to assist. Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna trust D&D Beyond one more time.
Don't. I did, and
I
it was
did
a
it.
bad idea.
All right, 19.
Okay.
All right. That lowers the DC, and with that just enough, you're able to kind of temporarily plug the hole.
Okay.
What's the permanent fix now?
Get one of those gnomes from the top deck.
Stuff
They-
them in there.
No, Zeb, don't stuff him in the hole. That's
That is a viable option.
No, it's
See, like-
not.
Not.
Better team name.
Stop it. Stop it. God damn it.
Investigate a better way.
Get one of the gnomes from the top deck that were assisting Felix. They're carpenters. I can't use their tools, but they'll know what to do. Just go get one. Oh, I can go get one. Triskon and
Use
Misty
your
steps back to
message,
the...
or spell ascending or
Yeah,
something.
I'm up there. Yeah, you yell up. I will yell. Send one down.
We need a carpenter.
Okay.
Oh,
so they get
right,
up there.
Yeah.
So you Misty step up there and grab a couple of Felix's helpers and bring them down with you. They bring the wooden planks and kind of their tool belts with them, and they look over where the water's coming in, and they kind of shake their head. It's gonna be difficult. The water's rushing in. We'll need help.
Good thing you're so brave. What do you need?
We need your help holding the wooden planks, otherwise the water is gonna make it. We won't be able to hammer in the wooden planks if somebody doesn't hold the planks up
Okay.
against the strength of the water rushing in.
Here's the thing. None of us have a positive strength score, so who else can I find for you?
But the water is frozen, so it's not rushing in right now.
Not right this moment, but he knows that it's rushing in, and yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I can give you guidance,
Okay.
which is probably an Arcana check, which I can't do. But it's...
All right. I'm not strong enough to hold this in place, but I am very good being an Astra on slippery surfaces. So maybe I can like maneuver myself up to just prop myself up and wedge myself between the corner here. Can I make an athletics check for that?
Yes.
Great.
You can.
+2, baby. Here we go. 30, 20.
All right. Yeah, so that works. And you let go of like the ice. You let go of the water shape that you plugged it with, right?
Sure. They have wood up against it now?
Yeah.
Yes,
they
then
do.
yes, yeah.
So they nail it. The water has stopped leaking into the ship, but you hear one of the gnomes from the other side goes, "Where is the water? Why isn't the water being pumped out? Being plunged out? The bilge pump. The bilge pump isn't working. We have to fix the bilge pump."
And make a history check to remember where the hell the spare part is for that thing, or what the trick was to get that thing fixed.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, good.
Is a bilge pump something that's even been invented?
Okay.
Yes, Zeph. in Artema. How do you think they got rid of water on the ships?
You know what? I'm gonna give myself inspiration on this one. Bardic inspiration. Be like,
Oh my god.
okay. All right. So I need to roll a D8.
Fucking flabbergasted. This is just too much.
Okay.
The D8.
Sorry, I'm having brain fart. Okay. So that will be 16.
All right, that does it.
Oh, bilge pump. Yeah, that goddamn thing. You just have to hit it on the side and it'll stop. And there's always get jammed up there with the thing. Yeah. Pop, pop. Then.
There you go. There was like an apple stuck in it that like clogged it up, and the apple just pops out, and the bilge pump just starts running again.
Who is making apple juice?
All right.
Rowan!
You hear the sound. The water starts to slowly recede from the bottom of the ship. So you guys, excellent. and then you hear more yells from the top deck. The ship! You're stuck! She's stuck!
We're in the fucking ocean!
I can't steer it! Someone, help!
All right, I'll go up and help. How can I help?
Falsini, you should go with him.
I'll run up there.
In
I need
case
to
it,
be insightful. Let's look at the situation here.
Are you up on the top deck now?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. So you get to the top deck and you see Captain Harlan at the steerage trying to like turn the wheel, but can't seem to get it to budge. And she looks over at you, panicked. I can't get the ship to budge. It seems to be stuck. We're going in a circle. We're going to sink. The ship seems to be at like permanent, like, I don't know, like 60-degree angle right now.
It's pretty fucking extreme. I don't know that it would be able to right from that.
do we have a giant squid that could maybe just jump in the water and pull us? Just saying.
Can I investigate the cause?
Can I perceive what we're fucking stuck on?
You can you don't. Or did you make your way up to the top deck?
Yeah. There's the. I don't even know. I didn't even go down. No, I guess I didn't go down to the bottom deck. But
Okay. Yeah. So you're not able to discern why the wheel is stuck. There is a few different options. One, is something wrong with the wheel itself. Two, something is kind of stuck where the rudder is that's controlled by this wheel. Or three, maybe it's something in the water holding up the ship. But the wheel itself is stuck in place.
Can Triscana pray about it?
Yes.
Sweet.
Hello.
You just tap it and you start praying.
Yeah, right down there, or right on the top deck, like with just gales of rain coming down on my face. I drop to my knees, and I'm just like, oh, but God, please guide us. What is stuck in the currents? Please help us both.
As the rain is falling down, pitter-pattering on your head and shoulders, it seems to suddenly not stop, but kind of like shape around you as you reach out to your deity. And the rainwater is no longer touching you, and you guys kind of see this aura emanating from her. And you hear a voice in your head, Triscana. The rudder. The rudder. Fix the rudder.
Thank you. It's the rudder.
All right, Zeph is gonna just fucking jump in the water and swim down to the rudder.
No, you're done being suicidal. Remember? Oh, damn.
I can breathe underwater. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you jump over the edge of the boat and you swim to the rudder being controlled by the steerage. So make an athletics check for me as you approach the rudder. In this rather turbulent water.
14.
Does anybody want to assist?
Or gave him inspiration or anything and shit like that?
Yep, I can give him a bardic inspiration. My last one.
What does that do? What do I add something to that then?
8.
Yeah.
Add a D8.
This is fun.
Is it?
Yes.
All right, that's a 7. So 21.
Yeah, so you're successful. As you approach the rudder,
Thank you.
You notice that it's actually stuck on a rather large, I don't know, like conglomeration of coral. And seaweed. Coral! Yeah. And seaweed.
Coral!
And it's just snagged, just kind of held in place. And with that athletics at a total of 21, you're able to kind of pull all of this seaweed and stuff off, and it frees the steerage as Captain Crowley is able to right the ship. And with that,
Yeah.
the storm clouds start to clear. The ship is righted. You now have control over the ship. It seems that the ocean, the Siren Ocean, has lost its battle against you. You are now about 1 mile away from this. What you can see, it's larger now. It looks really tiny. It's a very small island. And you're about 1 mile away from it. And you're now in full control of the ship. The sail is kind of down from the mast, but there's another mast that has a sail, so you're still moving. And you're approaching this very tiny island. What do you guys do?
Fucking breather.
Yeah.
Smoke if you got him. Jesus.
Crew, we're clear of the storm!
Oh!
For now!
Oh, the galley! Oh! Triscana runs back to the kitchen to make sure that her acidic friends are still in their pot.
Okay. You run back down there.
Yeah.
Indeed they are. They're sitting in their metal pot, kind of huddled up against each other rather uncomfortably.
Are you guys okay?
Yes. What's going on up there?
It was a bad storm, but we're near land. We're gonna make port for a little bit until the storm passes.
All right. Okay. We'll be here in our pots.
Please. Please do. Okay.
All right.
Toss a rope overboard for Zeph.
Thanks.
And you
It's a little bit
let
of sport.
Zeph up into the ship. It's still stormy, not nearly as bad though.
Can Syrinscape chill a little bit?
Yeah, it can.
I like how stressed out I am.
Yeah. All right.
Is this a good place to take a break, Mike?
It's probably a good place. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it so much. It's always so much fun to have you guys in chat. If you didn't hear our announcement at the beginning, we will be hosting Jackbox on our Discord tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern. All are welcome if you are a grown-up and not a kid. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Cool. Welcome back. So yeah, you guys just overcame the storm. Seemingly the ocean was attacking you, trying to maybe keep you away from this island that you were approaching.
Probably because there's something awesome here.
You're kind of quickly approaching it. It's about half a mile out at this point, and it sounds like you guys are maybe going to dock there for a little bit and take a brief respite.
Probably. What else could go wrong?
Storm's gonna happen when we leave the island too.
If whatever's causing it isn't, trying to keep us here.
I don't think we'll survive another one.
No, certainly not.
No, that was ugly.
So about half an hour passes, and you're very close to the island now. So you guys just tell me what you're doing.
I'm just playing with my bracelet.
Are we telling the captain to make way to the island and port there? telling the captain. I mean, you know, advising the captain.
Yeah.
Rank the captain, don't we?
Oh.
If not, I feel really bad for sleeping in her bed all this time.
Is there any music on?
It stopped for some reason. I don't know what's up with it. All right. Yeah. Just tell me what you guys do.
We should probably make port there. I think we need to make repairs to the ship. There should be some timbers there we can make use of. Felix probably needs some rest. Have someone tend to him.
I think you're right.
Oh, when you say land ho.
Oh, yes. Land ho!
All right. As the crew pops into action, doing what they need to do to get the ship anchored just off the edge of this island. In front of you, see an island that is very small. This is literally like almost like an oasis in the ocean, covered in obviously a beach. For the most part, covered in what looks like sand dunes. There are several dozen palm trees and other trees that would have wood that you're looking for to fix the mast of this and the railings of the ship. And then from your vantage point, you actually see like the opposite side of the island. That's how small it is. And in the middle of the island, it's just kind of like a pond, right? Looks like a freshwater or maybe a saltwater pond in the middle of the ship. Literally looks like an oasis.
Is this place real?
Why would someone want to keep us from this?
I think we should find out.
Maybe the island's not an island, maybe it's a turtle.
Oh.
Why?
God.
Oh, no, I don't want that to be true.
Turtle with an oasis on its back.
Interesting thought.
Big giant turtles.
There's
like
turtles
that
all
big.
the way down, so far as I've heard.
It's true.
All the way down.
There's turtles on turtles, man.
Do your people have any tales of, say, oases like this amidst the Siren Sea?
Do we?
What was the question?
Whether or not...
Sorry, I was fixing the music.
Sorry, I was wondering if, like, the Astra people have any folklore or stories about places like this.
Yes, there are folk tales about long forgotten islands on the Siren Ocean that might have things like long lost treasures or abandoned settlements, all sorts of things.
Yes.
It's one of the most common fairy tales. Not fairy tales. It's one of the most common stories that the Astra people tell themselves, because that's how they live their lives. They live their lives on the Siren Ocean, in search of adventure and expansion.
Before it went to shit.
Yeah. Before capitalism ruined it.
Not a cell phone in sight.
I think it's worth exploring. Is it still
Cool.
storming? Like, are we just on land, but it's storming around us? Or is it only storming on the water?
It's mostly cleared now.
Okay.
I have a hurricane. Well, I mean, it won't take long to explore. It's like a quick jaunt out and around and back.
I'm
The rest
sorry,
of this will
did
be
you say treasure?
Possibly.
Maybe. Could be just a sandbar with maybe some people marooned.
Should we have a look around?
Of course, we should have a look around.
Let's have a look around.
So you guys make your way off of the ship into the water, over to the edge of this island. It's rather beautiful. Kind of what is it? Gulliver's Island? Gulliver's Travels?
Gilligan.
Gilligan's.
Gilligan's Island. There it is. Don't shake your head at me, Zeph.
There's a telephone here made out of coconut.
I wasn't Zeph.
So you're now standing at the edge of this island, looking out at the dunes and the sand and the kind of the pond and the trees before you. Seagulls flying overhead. In Artema, seagulls tend to fly out further from land than.
Yes, everyone knows that. Yes.
Yeah.
Miles and miles out to shore. Before we disembark the ship, we knew that Felix was stable, right? Even though he was impaled by a piece of wood. He's stable. He's being
yeah.
tended to. Did any of the
Yeah.
crew come with us, or are we just exploring on our own?
Do you ask any of them to?
No.
Right now, my assumption was nobody came with you.
Great.
It's just the 5 of you.
Okay. Let's have a quick look around and see why Uila Oti would not want us to venture here.
They can leave the ship though, right?
Not without us.
I mean, no. Not
Oh, yeah,
leave.
you mean they can get off of the ship?
Yeah.
They need to be. They have got a lot of work to do to get us seaworthy.
They wouldn't maroon us here. They have no quarrel with us.
Probably not. I mean, they wouldn't have made it through the storm if we hadn't warned them and also helped them.
We do protect them, but I think we also draw the monsters. So
Apparently the monsters are being drawn everywhere. You know, Grandma says that my people are being attacked and they've done nothing wrong, so... I don't
No,
think
but in
it's
case-
us.
People do look for pariahs or scapegoats for someone to blame. It's good for morale, you know?
Let's just hope that they still don't maroon us and we'll have a quick look around while they patch up the ship.
If not, then maybe you cast that bubble and we, stick an arm out and paddle.
Maybe.
or we could just take one of these boats.
That could work too.
Triscan will start padding barefoot along the shore, doing the perimeter of the island first.
Yeah, this is some soft sand. This is you'd vacation here if it wasn't so isolated and lonely. You walk along the edge of the water. The waves now much calmer than they were before, lapping at your feet. You're able to make your way around the perimeter of this island maybe within about 1 hour. It takes about an hour to walk the whole thing. Again, very small. So it's only about 2 miles around.
And how much treasure did I find on the way?
None yet. You just
So
walked.
much. Oh, weird.
Any interesting vegetation around? You mentioned there were palm trees.
The center of the island has some palm trees and a small body of water. The palm trees could be the wood of those trees could be used to help fix up the ship.
If anyone sees any gilded flowers, let me know.
Okay. That's a very important spell component, I've heard.
Got it? Are you looking for gilded flowers?
Oh, yes, yes.
All right, do a nature check.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sometimes you
All
just
right.
need to ask Santa nicely.
Do I trust D&D Beyond?
No.
No? All right, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen.
Mike can't see your real dice.
I will show it if you'd like. It
No,
is
I
a
trust you guys.
15 plus my nature, 17!
Hey!
Yeah. All right, that's good. You find some gilded flowers.
Sweet. Do they look expensive? They need to be expensive.
They're very expensive, so he probably wouldn't find many.
Sure. And fantastic. How many did I find?
They are FFs. They're fancy flowers.
Sweet.
You find 3 of them.
Fantastic. Look at these. These are magnificent.
Ziff, you're rich now. You can retire. That's incredible. Just sell
Are you
them.
taking advantage of an uninformed DM?
No.
Never.
No, I'm not. It's strictly for spell component that requires a gilded flower worth at least 300 GP. That's all.
You find 2 of them. I'm just kidding. I won't take it
I
back.
only need one as long as I don't.
know.
I
Yeah.
only need one as long as I don't lose them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, these are fantastic. Look at these beautiful
They are
specimens.
beautiful.
How do they get
And what
gilded?
put them here? That's so bizarre.
But now I want to
Thanks.
search for, try to remember that herb that we saw in the book that would
Who's got the herb?
these. See if that's there.
Garlic?
Which one are you looking for? Sorry.
Garlic. It was garlic. It was garlic. She's right.
Your Honor.
It's the herb that will help Valsina.
And what about the herbs that'll help our acid gnomes?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Also, I'm looking for a scroll of cure wounds since we're like writing letters to Jesus.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Roll of your wound.
No, maybe.
His little tail rolls up like a squirrel. It's fine.
Just so happens there's an entire tree of scroll of cure wounds.
I knew
These
it!
Scrolls just grow from the tree.
Thank you, Hopakai.
It's detect magic. This is suspicious.
Yeah. Rowan. Yeah. Rowan. So you're looking for you're getting pretty close to the Salinor Islands. You're wondering maybe we'll start to find this flora. Go ahead and make a nature check as well.
Aw.
So I'm ricocheting off of all the shit we got on my desk.
I know. This
Sorry.
Is this stupid thing. 14.
You find a flower that looks just like the herb that you're looking for. It's so close, but no, that's not it. It's like mistaking poison ivy, but so close.
Pick it anyway.
Okay. Make a dexterity save. I'm just kidding. You're good.
That's Nightlock.
Yeah.
Is this what
It's,
we're looking for?
you can cook. You now recognize this as being an herb that you can cook with.
Oh, it's garlic.
You can make a meal out of it. It's garlic. Yeah.
No, garlic's what
It's-
we're looking for. Garlic is what's
Yeah.
going to save Valsina.
Oh, it's garlic. Okay, this is garlic, not to be. Garlic is different in Artema. This is the garlic flower.
Garlic scapes.
It's so fragrant.
It's kind of weird for the tropics, but
Yeah.
Can I make my way to the pond in the middle of the
Yeah.
island?
Making my way to
Yep. So you walk over there, and the pond is maybe only about, I want to say maybe 100 feet across. In any direction, it's circular. Yeah. What do you do? It's somewhat murky, so it doesn't look like fresh water.
Kind of oasis is saltwater based.
Valsina, can you purify this so we can see it? See through?
How big is this pond?
It's 100 feet across.
Yeah, no.
It's worth a shot. I want to put my hand in the water. Do I get any kind of weird, like, dark energy vibe from it, or does it just feel like water?
It feels like water.
All right. I'm going to go wading in it.
Okay. All right, so you hop into the pond.
I don't
And you-
hop. I gently pad barefoot into it up to my knees.
Okay. All right. And what are you just like walking across it?
Yeah. How does it get deep? Is it like ankle deep all the way across? How's it looking?
It gets deeper. And you're what,
Full of
like
pearls.
6 feet tall? Is that right?
I'm like 6'4".
Yeah. So you wade out to the middle of the pond, and it's about up to just below your neck.
Great.
So it's maybe about 5 feet deep.
Before I commit to being in the middle of the pond, does it feel like anything is alive in this?
There's like fish in here.
Okay.
Is it like that scene in Star Wars where in the trash compactor?
Fuck it. I'll duck my head underneath and open my eyes and look around. Do I see anything, or is it just murky?
Make an investigation check.
Don't mind if I do. Here we go. I can stay under here a surprisingly long time for reasons unknown. 15.
15. All right. You see the glint of something shiny, maybe about 20 feet away from you,
I want it.
towards the center of the pond.
I swim over
The
to it.
oasis.
I swim to it.
Guys, how funny would it be if this was a mouth and then you pull on the shiny thing and it eats us? Just throwing that out there.
Hilarious. This is not Call of Cthulhu. We already did that campaign. Is it? Oh God, Mike always recycles ideas that he forgot we played already. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, he accidentally rewrote Matt's Call of Cthulhu campaign. Oh no. It's his treasure, right? Go ahead. How rich am I?
Yeah, you bump into a chest. It's directly in front of you.
How big?
It's, normal sized chest, the size of like 2 computer monitors stuck together.
Nano per scale.
Monitor for scale.
The perfect frame of reference. I will drag the chest to the shore of the pond.
Make a strength check.
No, thank you. I rolled an 11. Or no, I rolled a 12, so that is an 11.
So you're gonna need some help.
Oh, God.
We don't have any of that.
From who? God, I should have picked up Tensor's floating disc. And just today, I was like, what am I going to do with a magic floating disc that can hold 500 pounds of weight? I could have used it today. Don't you put the underwater mimic juju on me. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's not. Oh, God, I'd be so mad.
Plus, she's already touching it. So.
I popped my head up above the water. I found a chest, but I can't move it. Can you guys help me?
We could
Poorly.
open it underwater.
We might ruin what's in it.
I mean, my strength is 0, but I do count as a large creature when determining my carrying capacity and the weight I can move, push, drag, or lift. So that's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, you can also touch here. Can you just help, please?
I'm very big, but I am the weakest of my kind. But so that's got to average out to like normal, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
Great. Thank you.
we'll take it. All right. So what do you do?
I'm going to attempt to assist to push, drag, or lift this.
Yes. Go to make a strength check.
Is that with advantage because you're a large creature for this? How
Yeah,
does that
sure.
work?
I don't know. All I know is it means I can carry more, but I'm also weak. But my base carrying capacity is bigger.
I've
We'll
never
double your
understood.
proficiency with this.
Oh boy.
do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, oh boy. So I guess I'll just add my proficiency bonus to this.
Add it to it
Yes.
twice.
Well, one's automatic. So, oh Jesus.
Oh, right.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not proficient in it, so I'm not going to get my.
One, it's a -2.
It's a flat roll.
If it was negative,
What'd you
it would, if you double it, it's positive.
So I rolled a 7. I get no bonuses to this other than the
Yeah.
fact that I'm a large creature.
Yeah.
So, wait. How does...
Does anyone's backup character have a positive strength score? No.
That's
Yeah.
right. You're all not strong at all. Oh my
Nope.
God. I forgot.
I'm just
It's the door of this campaign. Is
sitting
just,
in the sand and like lifting it up and watching it fall through my
I
fingers.
should actually go off.
Try scan on
Sand
it.
is
So a large creature can carry and lift 30 times their strength.
Well, there you
My
go.
strength is 10, so I'm cracked. It's less than 300 pounds?
all right. Yeah, you got it.
Yay!
You got it. You lift it up like Popeye. And just you carried it over to the edge of the oasis.
Oh, thank God.
Rowan, as you're kind of building your sand castles over there, it's incredibly pleasant sand. It is very soft, enchanting almost.
Do you remember
What's everyone?
time when we opened a random chest that nobody was guarding or anything?
That was in the dream realm. This is different. This is real.
We know.
oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Can your you have your bracelet on? Are you able to do anything right now with it?
Well, I don't want to
Yeah.
try. The last time I saved you, it took a lot of energy, and I still don't. But
I'm sorry.
Why doesn't everyone move? I don't know. What's like the average radius of the spell effect? 60 feet?
Yeah.
120 feet? Let's be safe. Let's do 120 feet. I'll turn into a polar bear and I'll open it. Hopefully it doesn't do more than 50 damage in one go.
Is there a
You trying
lock
to-
on? Is there a lock on this chest?
I could just try to look at it if you want.
Oh yeah, why don't you check it for traps? See if
Yes,
there's any
it
trap
does.
wires.
So it has a lock. The lock looks old.
Smash it.
On the front of the chest, you see carved into it words. It says, "Thou who knows not how to open this wooden lid, might want to trieth again after a wondrous drink."
Supposed to drink the water and then you open it. Maybe.
No, could be a cruel trick.
A wondrous drink. That pond does not look wondrous to me. Rowan, are you able to open it? I've seen you pick many a lock like this.
But first, I'm gonna check this thing out for traps.
Okay.
22.
22. You give it a good inspection. You don't see any traps on the chest. It looks safe. Question is, how do you get into it?
Gonna try to pick the lock.
Fuck.
Okay.
$28.
28. Yeah, 28.
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So fuck the riddle. As soon as you
Fuck the riddle. We have Rowan.
yeah. As soon as you pick the lock, you see the massive dunes behind the water oasis start to shift, and from the dunes appears this massive tentacled creature, enormous.
I knew something was gonna happen.
As these dunes shapeshift into what looks like this massive tentacled creature. And I need you all to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Tentacle creature.
Can we at least look in the box and see if it's worth fighting for?
Well, now
Yes.
it's gotta be.
Good. Nope. That's okay.
15.
9.
Oh,
16.
All right, one sec. Sorry. All right.
Yep.
So what do we got?
thank you for the follow.
Hey.
You came just in time. You watches can kill my tentacle monster.
Yeah. So 20 to 25.
Oh, I haven't rolled in. I'm fucking around. I'm sorry.
15 to 20.
16.
Zeph. 16. 15 for Rowan.
Yep.
All right. 10 to 15. No, oh my gosh. 5 to 10.
9.
Okay.
8.
7.
You and me. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
So
7 rolled a 1.
So that's everyone, and then I will roll for the creature that is now looking down at you as you have opened up this this chest. Remind me again, it's dexterity, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Every stream.
It is. It's every stream. As the sand dunes seem to shapeshift into this massive tentacled creature, Zeph, you're up. This thing. Oh, you know what? Foundry, are you guys in it by any
Oh,
chance?
No.
Yeah, please.
All right. So let me give you the link real quick.
I'm in it.
Invitation link.
It's
I mean, I
Hold
am.
on.
pinned to the channel.
Here, I got it. Here, I'll put it in.
Yeah, it's pinned in streaming.
Yeah, there you go. It's just
And
there. It is.
what did the
And I
Broadway
will-
cast of Stomp roll for initiative?
One sec. Where is it?
I got a bunch of new toys and I'm gonna fuck this thing up.
Cannot wait to see what you can do. Thanks, level up.
And for the second time this evening, we have the cast of Stomp playing our fight music.
All right.
Oh, nice.
So I'm
Oh,
putting you guys
Asher
out here.
can disappears when you drink.
So I think you were kind of near the edge. Triskana, you probably are right there. Valsina, you lifted it as well. So Zeph and Holfi, you put yourselves where you think you are.
Oh my god, I was
Uh,
swimming in that. Oh god.
Rowan, if you think you're somewhere else, then feel free to move yourself. I thought you were kind of like near the edge, near the
Where is the monster?
monster is.
How big is it?
Oh, why is the token different size now? That's not right.
Supposed to be a big boy, I'm assuming.
He is. Hold on.
So zoomed in.
Just drag it and move.
I was, but
Yeah. We'll have to get the smaller or something.
Can't
Is
I?
this another Georgia O'Keeffe map? Are we fighting another Georgia O'Keeffe monster?
There we go. Why isn't it? It was working before. Why isn't it working now? One sec. Give me a moment.
Fuck around with boundaries.
I swear it was working. I just updated it all earlier.
I'm going to hide behind the taint tree.
There you go.
That's not Georgia O'Keeffe. That's
Nope.
a different.
That's the other way.
There you go. It
Nearby.
appears. It appears out of the dunes behind the.
Goddamn, Mike.
So. What?
Oh, this-
What?
Literally an asshole monster.
What did I do now?
That is a butthole. We are fighting a giant butthole.
Straight up.
We stare right into its big brown eye and
So
quiver
make
with
sure
fear.
you join the Discord so you can see the butthole we're fighting.
No, I
Let's
put it on the
go.
stream.
God.
They can all see that we're fighting a big old
Oh, great.
butthole.
Fucking.
Oh, bad.
Oh wow, yeah, it is big on the stream, isn't it? That's fantastic. Big old balloon knot right there. All right.
Okay. All right.
Rhino eye. Gonna-
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
be able to
God.
watch that movie.
Are you making it bigger? Stop making it bigger.
I just
Stop making
want
it
to-
weird.
It's not. You said it was big. I'm making it big. And you said it was really big, right?
Yeah, it's big. It's
Look
massive.
how big it is.
It's huge.
How wide is it?
It's
Diameter.
There's a reason.
The girth.
all right. First person up is Zeph.
No, how seriously? How
We
wide
want to
is
know
it?
how big it is for reals. Like,
You
how,
for real? It's huge. So it is.
How many feet across?
It's so each square is 5 feet. So it's about, 15 by 15.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's not like that big.
it's pretty big.
It's by definition huge. But yeah.
Okay.
You can stand in it. Yeah.
You can more than it. How far? Okay, so let's see here. All right. So I'm about what? 5, 10, about 30 feet away, ish. All right. I'm just gonna look at this thing and be like, wow, that's a thing. Huh. All right. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt.
Great.
Okay.
At 3rd level. This is a big boy spell. Actually, can I do that? Do I have materials? Shit. Well, do I have part of that? Just by nature of being a furry animal.
What are the materials though? I thought like the rule was if it's common enough. It's
So a bit of fur, which I could just pluck off myself, obviously, but then a rod of amber, crystal, or glass.
Does it have a cost associated with it?
No.
And you should have it.
Then I should have it. Then I have it.
everywhere. So
We packed it.
All right, so I will cast lightning bolt in the direction of this bastard. And for that, it needs to make a dex save.
All right. Seven.
Fails like a motherfucker.
Nice.
And so it will take 8d6.
Holy smokes, Zeph.
Actually, okay.
JF messing.
They're gonna regret tickling that thing.
What did he say? Oh, I got the chat collapsed.
You're
What did he
correct.
say? Pretty sure this is a big idea. I'll have to go back and read it later. All right, let's roll these 8d6, and for the sake of... What is that total? 29 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, son. Zap, zap.
And this is a 100-foot wide beam of lightning. I'm sorry, excuse me, 100 feet long.
There it is.
5 feet wide.
That's the island.
Directly into the center of his face hole.
Yeah.
And he failed his dex save. So yeah, and anything in between me and he, or it, they, and through them, I guess, is now also on fire if it is flammable.
Cool.
Anything between you and the creature?
Anything that's within the 5 foot wide beam of lightning emanating
That hit-
from me, between us and him, is now on fire. So I guess all like the shrubbery and shit in front of me is on fire.
What about okay. Oh yeah, because you're the closest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So lightning comes streaking down, hits this this dune-like asshole creature. It's just like, oh God, I don't. There's no. Now you guys have me paranoid about no good way to describe how it takes this damage.
It puckers in fear.
That's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't gonna say it. Thank you. It takes massive damage and puckers.
I thought.
All right.
How did you? With the cookie, and you still fucking went.
Whatever we fight next week is gonna have huge breasts, like
Yeah.
clearly.
Oh my god. All right. Anything else you want to do, Zeph? Anything else you can do on your turn?
Oh sure, man. I got a bonus action and all kinds of cool stuff, right? So
Now that you're level 6, yeah.
yeah, my bonus action is not that much better. I'm going to let's see here. I feel like Senor Tickles is might be dwarfed by this thing.
Just
although
gets
he's 10
sucked
feet
right up.
tall. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, been here for a while. Let's see here. Reactions, bonus actions. I'm going to summon Tentacle of the Deeps.
Yeah, you will.
Here comes Senor Tickles. He will poof into existence directly in front of this gigantic asshole. How tall is it? 15 feet tall?
Yeah.
All right, so Tentacle's got 10 foot of range, so he'll get within 5 feet and just see if he can give him a hemorrhoid. And he rolls a nat fucking 1.
Oh, man.
So he obviously does nothing. And
It's
then
still too from the lightning. Can't do shit, man.
Yeah, sure. So with that, I'll back off. I'll put some distance.
Yeah,
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna have to read what's on my turn anywhere. All right, I'm gonna use my movement to back up 25 feet.
Oh, I gotta read it.
Would you like me to read it out loud?
Do you want to read it?
It quivers and trembles with the electric stimulation, leaving it agape and primed for Senior Tickles to tickle. This is a quality smut writer, like respect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seeing that thing right now.
All right. Anything else you could do, Zeph?
No, I've used my movement to get the fuck out of the way. I'm done.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
Rowan, you're up.
And remind me again, the squares are 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna sneak attack and use my short bow to shoot him. Right? Oh, right where it counts. Nat 20.
Nice. All right. Gonna roll your damage.
Alright, so that is... Alright, so that's double, but that's not include sneak attack's
that
not
gets
doubled,
doubled,
right?
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. Okay.
Every dice roll gets doubled.
This is gonna be awesome. She doesn't have enough dice to double her sneak attack dice.
I know.
Rogue's the best.
30. I have
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, you
Let's
did.
fucking go. As you kind of dodge behind a palm tree and you just pop out quickly, pew 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 pew, like a machine gun, just unleashing a volley of arrows at this creature, each one impaling it. It screams out, puckers in pain. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna make a stealth check.
14.
Okay, all right. All right. Holfi, you're up.
All right, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level. So, for that, really straightforward, need a Wisdom saving throw from it.
Yep. 10.
Cool, so it fails! Nice. All right, so it's going to take, let me just do this, 5d6 damage
Holy shit.
for 12.
Okay.
Three ones.
We're big kids now,
But
Mike.
It's also now it has to use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Like right now?
Yeah.
All right. And you are there, so it'd be like diagonal. 1, 2. That's its speed.
Oh,
That helps.
all right.
That's something.
Fuck boy.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Holfie?
That piss that fucking totally whiffed on that. Bonus action. No, I'm good. Okay.
All right, Triscana, you're up.
Triscana.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna do that, if that's possible. Sorry, just in case this thing.
What'd you say?
I want to take a couple steps back in case this thing has some reach.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I within 60 feet of it?
Let's measure it.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see. Where are you? Let's see. You're there.
There's me.
Yeah, you're within 60 feet of it.
All right, Triscana will attempt to cast Hold Person. Could it kindly make a wisdom save? Which I cannot influence. I'm out of portent rolls.
Oh, man. I feel like I never roll good. What is it? Wisdom save?
Yes, please.
That'd be a 4.
That will fail. So Triscana will clap her hands together and do a little one of these, and then you just see her take this stance, and it is paralyzed.
That's worth asking.
Okay. All right, so it is not moving.
At the end of each of its turns, it can make another saving throw to try and break out. Not at the beginning, though, at the end.
Got it. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think I'll stay exactly here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Valsina, you're up.
Alright, so while it is conveniently paralyzed, I'm gonna try to set myself up for success. I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Hell yeah.
On top of it. Why the fuck not? So it will need to move. So it's not gonna take damage until the start of its turn.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I will turn into a giant fucking. I'm feeling the polar bear. Like that was the first time I did it early, and it
Suits you.
kind of vibing with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into a polar bear, and with my 40-foot movement speed or 30-foot swim speed, regardless, I think that should be enough for me to reach it or get close to it. Just kind of move up on it.
Yep. So you're doing in a straight line. So you're trying to move forwards to it.
Yeah.
It's 50. It's 50 feet away.
All right, so I guess I'll just be a little bit in the water.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
But I'm making my way downtown.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, that is about all I can do.
All right. So this creature is up. It's currently paralyzed, right? Which means it can do nothing.
And it's the start of its turn, and it does 3d10 radiant damage, which is 15 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. All right, and then wisdom save, right, to get out of being paralyzed. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Yep. 8.
That does not succeed, I'm afraid. It's still paralyzed.
He's still paralyzed, and there's nothing he can do. All right. Zeph, you're up.
Already? Zeph will. You said he's paralyzed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And on the off chance, this giant butthole is not a shapeshifter, perchance. Is
It is.
Wait,
What?
Actually?
What?
It is. It's a shapeshift. It's a shape changer.
How?
And it chose
Oh.
this?
It instantly reverts to its original form.
Okay. So it reverts to its original form. It molds back into the landscape and becomes one with the dunes again.
Shit!
You're unable to determine where it is.
Shit!
Ah, shit. Does it not just like it's still paralyzed? It's not just like kind of blah.
As long as I can concentrate
Well,
on
now
it.
what am I supposed to do?
Same, you asshole. All right.
I guess we have to just wait. When does he have to do like saves at the beginning of his turn to
Do you want
get
me to
back?
Or
do you want me to drop it? I can unparalyze him.
returns to its original form and can't assume a different form until
It
it
hasn't
loses.
moved.
Just shoot the area that it turned into sand because it hasn't moved.
Do you want to
Yeah.
just attack the beach?
I'll just fuck it. I'll just
Zap the beach!
blast to where. What?
Sorry, I'm just excited. Zap the beach.
I will. Yeah, I'll just cast Eldritch Blast into the right under where it was. I have 2 of those. So I'll just go pop pop.
Yep.
It can't leave the area.
Oh, so that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Hell
The
yeah.
first one.
It hits.
And that is 6 force damage.
All
And
right.
the other popper is a 18 to hit.
Mhm.
And the damage
Also
from
hits.
that one is 5.
Okay.
And with that,
How much damage was that total? 5.
5 and 6. So
Okay,
11.
got it.
And with that, I guess I have repelling blast. So for each one of those hits, I can push it 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Okay.
Cool.
That'll
So,
push it out of the beam.
so I'm kind of pushing it away from its.
That will push it out of the moonbeam.
That means we'll be able
Oh.
to see it again.
Do we want to
And
do
the-
that?
I mean, that's up to you. It's not going to take damage from the moonbeam anymore if it gets pushed out of there.
3d10
Alright,
is
I
an
will
awful
push
lot of
back.
damage from Moonbeam.
All right, I won't push it back.
Okay.
And then Senior Tickles can't really see it anymore, right? So,
Smash the ground where it was.
well, I don't know if Tickles has that much movement. Let's see here.
It only moved 10 feet away from Senior Tickles.
Yeah.
That was.
Does that only move 10 feet back into its where its original position was? Is that
Yeah.
where it was?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess in this case, Senior Tickles will. Yeah, he can move for 30 feet. All right. I'll have Senior Tickles just move his way up to where he saw just become one with the landscape and just kind of like blindly start smacking the sand.
Okay. Yeah. So what do I need to make? Or you attack, right? Yeah, you
I'm
roll.
attacking. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Can you do it at
be...
disadvantage? Because Senior Tickles isn't smart. He doesn't know exactly where he
No,
is.
no, he
So you'll do
doesn't.
this at disadvantage.
I'm not gonna bother. It was an 11.
Okay. Well, 11 total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it misses, unfortunately.
And then with that, I will just chill out where I am.
All right. Rowan is up with Holfi on deck.
Shooting an arrow. $21.
Yeah, that hits.
$15 damage.
All right. As the arrows seemingly just go into these sand dunes, you do kind of hear like a kind of yell out. Yeah.
It's engaged with Senior and Tickles. Does she get sneak attack?
Uh.
I applied sneak attack.
Okay. All right.
And it's
so
paralyzed. She gets sneak attack. Alright.
she gets sneak anyhow. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah. Okay. So anything else you want to do, Rowan?
No, that's it.
Okay. So Holfi's up with Chicana on deck.
All right. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay. Wisdom
So-
save.
Yep. Wisdom save.
He's not good at that.
All right. So that would be 19.
Yeah, that's
he's
succeed.
good.
So he doesn't have to move away. He's gonna take half damage.
Okay.
So that will be 16 half. So 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
I can hit him with it, please. So, yep, that's it. Then that's Holfi's turn.
All right. Chicana
All right, so Triscana,
with Falsina on deck.
Triscana maintaining her paralysis on this guy with one hand. You see her start, like, summoning this spherical ball of water in the other that grows bigger and bigger, and she will cast Tidal Wave. Send a wall of water in his direction. I'm assuming he's gonna fail his dexterity saving throw on account of he's paralyzed.
Is he... Because he can't dodge it, right?
Right. He can't make dexterity
So-
saving throws, right? Because he's paralyzed?
Is that how it works? Yeah.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
So he will take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right. All right. As this tidal wave comes at him, just washes over these sand dunes. You see bits of the sand dunes being kind of washed away. The creatures scream out as well. Anything else you want to do?
I know he's a sand dune, but he's also knocked prone.
He is not prone.
He's a sand dune.
He's a sand dune. He does not. He does not succumb to being knocked prone.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Triscana?
Nope, she will just keep like trying to hold him in place.
Okay. Valsina, you're up with the dune mimic on deck.
I will step out of the water and shake myself off and do my multi-attack at this bad boy. So, it is paralyzed, so I have this attack advantage, I believe. Right.
Yep. Yeah.
That is a 19 plus 7 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
Alright, that is...
Good lord.
So I am biting the sand first.
I have
that is...
some bad news.
Oh, yeah, what?
Person does not work on non-humanoid beings.
What doesn't?
Hold person does not work.
Because he's not a person, of course. Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Totally cool. We'll deal with it come this next. We'll say he breaks free at this point.
That's
He
fair.
realizes I'm not a person. I don't need this shit.
Does he experience
How many
existential
episodes we got
damage?
on this thing?
I experienced it before, in the middle, or at the end of my turn.
Now that
Yeah.
he's lost his humanity, we're truly screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Okay.
It's all good. All good. So Valsina, what are you doing? I'm sorry.
So I did bite him for 7 magical piercing damage.
Okay.
So is this next roll now just regular?
Yes. Yeah. Because he's not being held anymore.
So that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Today it's fine.
Four plus... Yeah, I'm rolling really bad. For 9 magical slashing damage.
Okay. All right.
Right, and then, that ends my turn.
All right. So this creature,
Now that it's its turn, it takes radiant damage.
now that it's turned. Okay. So okay. So how much does it take? Was that the radiant damage you said?
No, now it takes 15 radiant damage.
Oh
Wait,
okay.
it can make a con save at disadvantage to take half.
17.
That was at disadvantage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this thing. It takes 7 damage.
Okay.
It's
all right.
very
You wanna fuck this asshole?
All right. So this creature is up. It appears direct. Oh, come on. There we go. Where is the?
Uh-oh.
Why can't I? How do I get out? Oh, here we go. Sorry.
I'm in danger.
It appears.
When it-
Nope.
Once it leaves Moonbeam, it can revert to its original form, but it has to leave Moonbeam.
Got it. So it reappears from the dunes, from the sand, directly above you, Triscana, and to the left of you, Holfi, and you guys can see on the map where he is.
Big old beal.
Not to be that guy, but it has to leave Moonbeam before it reverts. So do I get an attack of opportunity as it leaves Moonbeam to revert
Has
to its
to.
original
It has to leave Moonbeam before it reverts. What do you mean?
So it has to take
Before-
use of movement in the dune form.
It can't shape change while it's in the 10-foot sphere of Moonbeam.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it has that giving me an attack of opportunity, and then it can turn back into the
Did it
asshole.
move while it's a dune? While it's stuck in its original shape?
Well, in dune form.
It's in dune form and it's moving. Yeah, you get attack of opportunity. All right, go ahead.
He's like, now it can.
Yeah,
It's 13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
that hits.
This fucking chat. I love you guys so much.
11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
No fucking my massive fucking polar bear claws as I see the sand shifting. I'm like, not on my watch. I'm just like, and I just scatter the sands.
All right, it's just obliterated. Sands just brief sandstorm engulfs all of you as it just rolls around and then just collapses to the ground. The creature is dead.
I know the creature looked like an asshole, but I feel like we were all assholes in that whole battle.
We are all
The
assholes
real
on this holy day.
The real assholes were the sand shot in our ass on
Yeah.
this day.
Are we
Well,
all sure it was hostile?
I was thinking about diplomacy, but you know what? It was an asshole. It was gonna be.
It was an asshole, to be sure, but also it didn't lay a finger on
It
didn't.
showed up as soon as we opened a treasure chest. You
Maybe it
honestly
wanted to
think-
give us some words
Like
of
that.
wisdom.
Asshole like that, you don't want to start talking shit with it because it starts talking shit a lot.
Maybe the asshole was the treasure.
Maybe it was
along.
trying to protect us from whatever's in that chest. Maybe it was trying to say no, don't, but we never got to hear it because I paralyzed it.
I'm the guardian of the other evil god that you're about to awaken. Don't do it. Oh no.
Or grant us 3 wishes.
Oh no, what have we done?
Jeez, Mike.
Is Mike taking notes? Oh god.
He's looking something up.
All right, so you guys defeated this creature. It did absolutely 0 damage to any of you. What are you doing?
We're gonna celebrate by opening our treasure chest.
All right, so the chest is open, and you finally have a few moments of respite to take a peek in there.
You get nothing.
Yeah.
It is
You
empty.
failed.
Good
All right.
day, sir.
Let me see here. All right, so inside the treasure chest, you find 500 gold pieces
Woo!
and
Each of us take 100. Right.
That helps.
Or 4 in this campaign.
hey, 1 sec. Sorry.
I don't know what a geoduck is, but I don't want to hear that word again. Go.
A gooey duck?
Geoduck?
All right, and you also find a kraken's whip.
Go on.
What?
This whip seems to be made of the shrunken testicles of a great shrunken.
For real.
What is it
My
really?
God.
What is it really? What is it
This
really?
isn't real fucking life, Mike. For real, dude.
What is it really?
Wolfie, do you want this one?
What was this asshole into?
I don't know how to make. It doesn't seem possible that you could do this without trying, but it seems like.
What was this asshole into?
The time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How big was this thing when it wasn't shrunken down?
This thing was massive.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
Who wants to whip the ball with?
Oh god.
Fuck. Oh Jesus
How
Christ.
is this? Are you
How is
okay? Tell us more about the ball whip.
Okay.
What's
all
it
right.
really made out of, Mike?
This whip is made using the.
This is like every time you were in high school science class and you had to read the word organism,
I know. All right.
and
It's
instead
made. is made using the shrunken tentacle of a great sea creature.
Tentacle.
It's
How do we
so-
not guess that? Of course it was
Yeah.
a tentacle.
It still rides slightly on its own.
It what?
As
Right.
it still rides slightly on its own. Yeah, I'm serious. So, as an action, so it's a weapon. It's an uncommon item. As an action, you can force and I'll send this to you guys, but you can force a creature you see within 10 feet of you to make a DC 13 Strength or Dex save, their choice. On a fail, the creature is grappled by the whip's tentacle and takes 1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning damage. The affected target or another creature can use an action to reattempt the saving throw, escaping the grapple using a success. When grappled, the creature takes 1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning at the end of each of its subsequent turns. And then there's other stuff, and I'll send that to you. It's a grappling whip made of testicles.
If you were anyone else in the world, Mike, I would think you were low-key trying to pull some sneaky shit, working your weird kinks into this game, but I've known you half my life, and I know that's not what this is, which makes it even funnier somehow, because everywhere we go and everything we do is just weird kink after another, because you don't see it coming before we do, and I love that about you so much. This game is so weird, and I never want to stop playing it.
Anything else in the chest?
Oh god. 500 gold in the tentacle whip.
Yeah. Okay.
So if that one suits you,
I rolled a
thematically-
67, and that's what the item was in this Griffin Saddlebag. Griffin Saddlebag, by the way, for anybody watching, is an awesome book for magical items. It's terrific.
Yeah, it does seem like it would be up my alley, but I've got too many more powerful things to use. I feel like it would go to waste.
Would be cool with sneak attack, but
It would.
Yeah, I think Rowan could
Yeah.
do that with a great effect.
Tentacle whip. That's yep. Go for it, man.
Are you sure?
And because it's still writhing, it seems like it's right up Rowan's alley.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna call it testicle whip.
That's fine.
Please do, please do.
So if I take this, can someone take this armor that I found because it's too big for me?
That means it's also too big for me.
It's one proficient with medium chainmail.
If it's made out of metal, I'm not.
Light armor.
Wizard.
Yeah, I can call light armor. Well, maybe we can sell it.
And just FYI, this item does not require attunement, the whip. And just generally speaking, if anybody has magical items that require attunement, one person can only be attuned to max 3 items, like period. Beyond that, you can't attune to a 4th item.
Unless you're like a fucking artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
if there's like a special ability or something. So
Medium armor.
Yeah, medium armor. If
But
anybody
it's-
can use that, I have mithril scale mail. If anyone
But it's
wants it.
mithril.
But it's really
Mithril's
nice.
metal, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's medium armor, so if you're not proficient in medium, then
I'm pretty medium, but I can't wear metal. Thanks, druids.
I just don't like it because it messes with my my stealth, and I like that better. But thanks for the
We'll
whip.
sell it for cash later, I guess.
Yeah, I have a couple really cool weapons we found that I don't think any of us are going to use on account of we're magic users.
What is it?
I have the storm hammer that we found in the ship's galley, and I also have a +1 battle axe, and I don't remember where we found it. But it's yours if you want it.
I appreciate either of those things.
Yeah. Okay, so we almost died. Well, actually, no. We didn't even come close to almost dying.
It didn't even touch us.
But
It was
why?
weird, though.
Why would the dark storm goddess try and keep us away from this place? It can't be because of a testicle whip and some money. There's got to be something else here, right?
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
is there anything else in this pond?
Unless the dark storm goddess didn't want us to learn her weird kinks.
No, there's more. There's more here. There must be.
I'll go back in the
Sand.
pond.
Pretty and soft and perfect.
The sand is really nice.
It
Can we
is.
take some with us?
Oh,
Sand in a jar?
you should.
You guys look around. I'm gonna take a rest. I'll take a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking a short
Rest.
rest.
I concur with the short rest.
Okay.
I
Everybody
also-
taking a short rest?
I will
or-
also take a short rest.
Okay.
Didn't hurt at all, but
I'm gonna keep making my sandcastle.
Gotta
Okay.
get those. Gotta
it's not
keep those.
fire now.
Gotta keep those
Wow,
pack
why?
slots empty.
Gotta get my wild shapes back.
Did you want to? I know you brought this. Go ahead, Rowan.
Investigate the sand if there's anything weird.
The sand. It just feels like normal sand. Yeah, there's really nothing special about the sand that you're building your sand castles with. Go ahead, just gonna.
I was just gonna say, don't take any with you. It belongs to the land. And the god that oversees
Some of it's
it.
going to stick to us.
No, but you shouldn't take anything from the land that you
gonna
visit because it
spend
belongs
that.
to the gods that oversee it. And
Yeah.
they can be mean about it sometimes.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take my pocket stand out.
You empty out your pockets. Did you want to? Because you brought it up before, Rowan. Did you want to discuss the item just so we can kind of cover that? If you have questions about it, you want to do it in character, or the bracelet, that is.
So, wondering about this bracelet that I stole from the dream realm.
So it
It's not.
lets you like manipulate things in the dream realm? Is that right?
It's my life.
Yeah, it was weird. I turned it, and it made me feel like I could think about anything, and then I could be there. Like I was thinking about Holty, and then I knew where he was, and then it took me there. And then, but it was weird because as soon as I did it, I felt exhausted, and then when we left, I felt even more exhausted. So I feel like this thing would be useful, but at a cost, and maybe a big cost because I still don't feel, even after holding Fluffy, I still don't feel rested.
Should we take turns with it so you can get some rest?
It could, but I don't. Will it work for you? And I hand it to you.
Well, you have a short rest to study it.
Yeah, I could meditate on it.
So I'll tell you guys. Are you okay with that, Rowan? If I tell everyone what it does, so everyone's aware. So it's a bracelet of dream shape. It is a magic item that requires attunement. Only one person can be attuned to it at a time. In order for a player to be attuned to it, you have to meditate for 1 hour before to attune to it, as well as also before being able to use it again a second time if you already used it once. At each waking day, after a night of actually using it, not wearing it, but actually using it, a PC gains a level of exhaustion equal to the following. That is until a long rest is completed, at which point one level of exhaustion is restored. The bracelet allows the player to manipulate Telriod, the dream realm. The degree to which a player wants to manipulate the realm results in the following levels of exhaustion. Exhaustion level 1. You can change your personal shape or the environment immediately around you within the dream realm. Exhaustion level 2. The above, or one or more other willing creatures. Hold on. This is a typo. The above and one or more other willing creatures to an environment you are familiar with when no other creatures are present. So basically, what it does is, sorry, I wrote all this myself and now I'm blanking on what it meant.
Like teleport people?
You can basically teleport people to a different zone, basically, a different area. You can change the environment, and you can also change the shape of one or more people around you. So you can change your shape and then the shape of others, and it results in a level 2 exhaustion.
So 1 level if it's just you, 2 levels if it's you and other
And
willing creatures.
other willing creatures, yeah. Exhaustion level 3. All of the above, and changing the physical okay, sorry. I'm trying to get a grasp on all this. The first one is changing the environment. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, exhaustion level 3, all the above, and changing the physical shape of one. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, that's what it is. So everything I said was right. Level 3 exhaustion is changing the physical shape of one unwilling creature, a creature within Telrio that is not willing. It requires a wisdom save on the part of the unwilling creature, and if it's successful, whether it's successful or not, it results in level 3 exhaustion for you for attempting it. Level 4 exhaustion, all the above, and you can control how a Telreal dream for an unwilling creature plays out. So not only do you control the environment, but you also kind of control what happens within that dream.
Shit.
Okay, so you control the narrative, yeah, to a degree within the DM's discretion.
Do we get the sense that this level of what's it called, exhaustion also impacts others too, like the other people that have this bracelet, like the Emperor or?
Or is that just like the person exerting their will in the dream?
All you know is that whoever's wielding the bracelet, if it's you, for example, Rowan, you would experience this exhaustion level. You're not sure about Navera, Emperor Salinor. You're not sure what level of power they have over whatever this magic is that this bracelet's made of. Okay. So that's exhaustion level 4. You control how the dream plays out, but it does require a wisdom save again from the people being impacted, from the unwilling agents being impacted, and again, level 4 exhaustion. And finally, level 5 exhaustion, all of the above, and you can pull one unwilling creature out of Telriode into the physical world. You can pull them out of the dream realm to the physical world that you are in. It again requires a wisdom save on behalf of the agent that you're trying to manipulate, and results in level 5 exhaustion, and the bracelet is immediately destroyed if you do that. So if you're all aware of exhaustion, right? So level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. 2 is your speed is halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4, your hit point maximum is halved. And then 5 is your speed is reduced to 0.
6 is you die.
Yeah.
I know this because I frenzy a lot. So it is conceivable that you could attune to the bracelet, wear it, and take no exhaustion if you're not changing anything in the dream realm.
Yes.
Okay. Then I think it suffices to say that it'd be safe for us to take turns wearing it until whoever wants to wear it all the time can recover and not be so tired.
It makes more sense for just one person to have it, right? Then
Not unless they have a level of exhaustion. If the person wearing it accrues at least one level of exhaustion, they should rotate it off to the next person.
Yes.
If the person wearing it doesn't get any exhaustion, they keep it.
You can't wear it again tonight because you won't be able to use all of its power. Or if you did use all of its power, you could die.
But you can attune to it before we go to the dream realm again.
Yeah, we can do it right now as long as we meditate with it while we're sitting here quietly.
Do we sleep on the island?
I mean, we can short rest on the island. I don't know if we should sleep on the island.
Yeah, we can.
It's about high noon at this point.
We can short rest here for just an hour. That's enough time to meditate and get to know it a little bit.
I'm gonna fall asleep with just my level of exhaustion.
Rowan, who do you want to give it to?
Dealer's choice.
I think you should have it, Triskana.
Okay.
So Rowan, you hand off the bracelet to Triskana.
I do have an ability that if we want to use it on another person, I might be able to influence how well they can avoid it or not.
And just the other thing is no items or magical or spells or anything can aid in exhaustion. So it's resistant to that, basically immune.
Okay. Triskana.
Wait, it's wisdom saves, right?
Wisdom saves on the part of the unwilling creatures within Telriode.
Triskana will close her eyes and try and bond with this bracelet for a while.
You feel its energy start to course through you over the course of the hour. And this is probably a good spot to call it. on this peaceful, calm island in the shade of palm trees, the waves lapping at your feet. As several of the people on board the ship are making their way back and forth, gathering wood, chopping down trees to repair the ship.
All right, that's what we were supposed to be doing.
Didn't even notice we
We had to
fought a big
clear it
asshole.
first for them.
You're welcome. That was an
Yes, thank
awesome
you.
game, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good game, everybody.
I don't know that I've ever laughed that hard, man.
I know.
I don't remember the last time I laughed so hard I cried on stream. That was great.
I didn't even get to see what that fucking weird ass thing did.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, what can it do?
I was shocked
Yeah.
that Mike wasn't like, there's 4 of them. But
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Oh no, adjusting the CR on the fly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We definitely cracked up way harder than we would have because you kept provoking us. So thank you for being
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Jo-
Very good.
Join us tomorrow in our Discord at 8:30 Eastern. We're going to be playing Jackbox. If you're in the voice chat, we'll be streaming it there and then streaming it to Twitch with a 15-second delay. So if you want to play, join us in Discord. All are welcome if you are a grown-up. Oh, stop with the geotext. Am I forgetting anything? Can we say goodnight?
I think that's it.
Thanks for being
Yeah.
here, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for hanging out.